Champion. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the next session of the Age of Calamity. Our two champions are still with us. Well, at least I hope our two champions is with us. Say hello, first champion.
Oh, I just realized what you did, and I'm flattered. How kind of you. So, I am Mifa, moist, and everything is all cool. I'm cool, and every time I keep coming to these introductions, I'm like, come on, why don't I just talk normal like a normal person? I'm sorry. So, yeah, hi.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I can't solve that issue with you.
But hello, guys. Hope everyone's had a good weekend.
And hello, fourth champion.
Hey guys, my name's Sabrina. I'm currently muted because I gotta do something, so I'll be there right in a little bit. Excuse my accent, that's just me being me.
Alright, cool.
Beep.
Alright. Anyway, Sheena, you were about to say something?
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Were you impersonating me?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. DoorDash was again. Oh my god.
They should probably change their name from DoorDash because, no offense, it's like, did this happen before?
This
Yeah, I feel like this
when I
happened
was
before.
gone.
Yeah, this is deja vu. Sabrina, order food at 6 o'clock next time.
No, that's
In the
the
morning.
thing. I did.
Oh, fire them. Call their manager. Say that they are not Diner Dash no more. That they're
not Diner Dash.
they're
Diner later.
Diner later
Like-
apparently.
Like here's
Diner
okay, so
eventually.
I ordered my first order at 6:47, and I was like, okay, this shouldn't take too long. And it was marked delivered. No one called me, or no one knocked on the door. Like it wasn't across the street where they usually put it sometimes. It was just not there. And I'm like, okay, I just have to do a redelivery. I do the redelivery at let me see what time I did that. I did the redelivery at 7:35. And I'm like, okay, I'll get it around the time the stream starts or something. And like when I yelled when we started this call, that's when the guy was texting me saying, "Hey, I'm at this corner," and it's like, Elliot here. And then he was being difficult. He somehow got to a hospital. I'm not near a hospital, by the way, so I don't know how he got there. And like I had to text him. I called DoorDash and they gave me $10 credit. And like, oh my god, it was terrible. Like I just got my food. It's somehow still warm and the Pepsi's still cold somehow. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what voodoo magic he used.
I mean, the Pepsi I can still believe being cold, but I'm actually surprised that the food is still warm. Yeah, the food I'm surprised about. Alright, well, as long as you're stuffing your face, since you're stuffing your face, it's time to beat up the people that stuff their faces full of bananas. See, it all comes full circle here. Yeah. Oh my god, Zelda, you're level 28? Nah, girl, that's not good. Oh, you gonna get messy.
I wonder where all the levels went.
Oh yeah, I
You
wonder
have link with level
where
50.
Jesus, he's like literally the only character I
Really
played
should work on
as.
the other
I'm
characters.
going to oh god. Okay, so after these two story missions, we're gonna actually grind up some rubies. Holy lordy.
Yeah. Oh, you got.
Why am I using the chicken?
Because you
I don't know, but you got the chicken.
Is that rare?
I don't know what
No,
gear
it's
are you using?
Nintendo. Yeah, I'm here all night.
That's the highest black. How you doing? Bananas. Also, I don't even know what.
Link is a better DoorDash than DoorDash. That's what that was.
Yeah, hello, I'm Sabrina. I'm late. Because of that.
Hi,
Hello,
I'm late.
It's not my fault this time.
This is the same dude,
Don't
by the
sue.
way.
Yeah, is this the same person who for some reason can't find your location at all?
I have no clue, man.
Anyways, step on me, lady. She's gonna use her.
I thought that was a part of the whole conversation with Sabrina. Like, anyway, step on me. I'm like, whoa, come on now, back to the video.
Whoa.
Jesus. Anyway, camel.
Anyway, she's gonna use her step on me camel to step on these eagles. What do you guys think of? Okay, I mean, to be fair, this music that's kind of playing for the Gerudos kind of ends up sounding like Aladdin music. Arabian Gerudos, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No one can tell me otherwise. This whole, like, with Urbosa having the divine beast that tramples people with a dash attack, they knew what they were doing.
See, told you, she's step on me, lady. I knew that's what they were going for. Step on me. Step on me.
It's quite a shocker too.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Come on, Spire, join in it. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Why aren't you joining into the fun?
I'm just sitting down. I don't want to step on anyone because I'm sure they ain't going to cover their insurance, and I'm probably going to get sued. That's why I'm kind of like being
But
reserved.
you're in the UK. There's no insurance there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't really. I beg to differ.
You guys have free healthcare, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't help. Doesn't stop someone potentially stepping on someone. Anyway, look at that camel go! Yay! All the balloons explode. Poop-poon. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt. Yay!
You know Pikachu has other moves besides Thunderbolt, right?
Yeah, like Tail Whip.
No. You could have literally said Electric Ball, and I would have been fine. You gotta go with friggin' Tail Whip of all things. Alright.
If you got a tail, it can whip. It go. Yeah, I'm a Pikachu. You're being whipped.
Iron Tail.
Yeah, in the later games, I'm talking about first gen pro gamer Pikachu. Look at that.
Also, hello there.
Look at that Magikarp go flying.
Also, hey there, mystery man. Welcome to the ridiculousness that is called this stream. We have our two champions here. They end up introducing themselves. Finally, I'm glad we're doing this again. It's been a while, you know.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Actually, you know, since this question is now in, how's everybody doing? How you two doing?
Are you drunk?
Yes.
You hiccup. I'm alright. I just did a bit of exercise. I'm just chilling. I'm drinking my water. I'm enjoying my time here, seeing you electrocute and bombard people with your camel feet. And it's going to be a fun old Tuesday, right? It's going to be a fun Tuesday, right, Nick? You're supposed to answer that question. Give me confidence. And this is the definition of my friendship with Nick. So that's no confidence ever.
Nah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm doing great. Besides the whole DoorDash fiasco that I just ranted about, I applied to 9 jobs today, and I got a response from one, and I'm hoping that I get this.
I'm really hoping so too. I'm like, ooh, they responded quick.
Yeah. That's a good one. Like, they responded quick, too, because, man, you get those ones that's like, oh, lol, we'll get you back on you someday.
Oh, they're doing great, getting a massage from Ratatouille lately, and also had some pizza. Yum.
Same.
Nice.
I had pizza. And I didn't even
That was me yesterday.
Yo, we had pizzas, man. Shit, you got pizza, too?
No.
Damn.
I don't have pizza. I have fried chicken though.
Close enough.
Is there a Filipino pizza?
Yeah, it's called pizza. Yeah, it's called pizza.
I mean, I like Japanese pizza.
What is Japanese pizza?
They're very thin. Very thin.
Is it wrapped in sushi?
And they're a little bit lighter, like when it comes to like the stuff they put on it.
Do they put jelly donuts?
No.
Why not?
Because they're not even called jelly donuts.
They're
not even jelly.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Not according to Pokemon.
Actually, speaking of Pokemon, oh no, don't screw the Pokemon dub, because there's a part where James says to Ash when May and Jesse were like fighting and everything, and James literally says, "Let's send these women back to the Dark Ages." I'm like, what the hell? What? No, James, what's wrong with you? Why is that a line in the American version of the show? That's wrong. And also,
in the British one, he just said, "I'm just gonna get some tea," but you from me.
At least that's tamed. I don't even know what the hell the context behind that episode even is as to why Jesse and May teamed up against James and Ash, but whatever. Anyways, we're at the segment of where we tackle the Yiga and end up destroying their hideout. Fun fact, we don't have to really worry about these guys one-shotting us. No offense, this is kind of very nice to end up, like, literally beating up these Blade Masters, because, man, it's annoying when you got caught in the Yiga hideout constantly and they just slap you in the head and kill you.
But yeah, after you clear the Yiga hideout, you know, you kind of have them pop up, you know, normally, and you can just fight them legit.
Yeah, and they're still annoying.
So they don't one-shot you.
Yeah, I don't know why they one-shot you anyways, but whatever.
I like
with back to what we witnessing with the Divine Beast. How do you find Camel?
I find Noburus to be much better to control compared to Ruta and Redania. I keep mixing their names because they go for both the names from Majora and Ocarina.
Yeah, I was quite fond of it. It was definitely my favorite two between that and Star Fox.
Yeah, I like out of all the Divine Beasts in this game, I do like Noburus. I think the Noburus feels like very comfortable to control.
Doesn't feel too rigid.
Like, I like Noburus.
Noburus.
Yeah.
Cam.
Noburus is the cool kids table.
If you didn't step on them in the process.
All the Vine Beasts just converse themselves like, yeah, you saw how we did that? It was so cool, man. I zap people, I shoot people, I flood people, I burn people. It's like, oh man, you guys
flood people.
Like, man, you guys got all the kind.
I didn't know that was a verb.
Yeah, I know, right? The Divine Beasts are not smart in the talking department. You gotta forgive them, right?
Hey, their stockpile.
What?
Their stockpile. Is this their banana horde?
Oh yeah, it is.
Hey, it's the horde from Donkey Kong Country 1. Yeah.
We found it, guys. The lore, it's deepened. Take that, Diddy Kong.
Oh.
What? Well, they're scared. What? They're monkeys.
Keep up, Sabrina. Keep up.
Hey, keep up, guys. Damn.
Making the lore by the minute.
She's munching.
Well, she can pay attention and eat at the same time.
I'm sorry. It's been an eventful 30 minutes.
Oh man, those 30 minutes must really be. I blew up.
Good job.
Alright, cool.
Like, I'm just starting to like calm down from the past like 30 minutes.
It's okay.
With like the.
Oh wow, nice.
Because I had to schedule this phone interview and then the DoorDash thing, and then trying to get ready for stream.
Hey,
having to.
You said I am ready with the SpongeBob gift. I was like, alright, fam. We didn't do no story progression. So you say you ready? I say ye. You say ye. We both say ye. And then this happened. And then it's like,
DoorDash would do this to me again.
Well, that DoorDash
just hates Age of Calamity.
Yeah, it just really. I can't wait till DoorDash happens again. And then it says, hey, I got the job. And then you're like gone. And it's like, okay, well, she won't be joining us anymore because she got jib.
Well, like, I don't think there's any night shifts. Like, think so, because it's kind of like an office job, so I don't think I'm gonna be working nights.
I mean, if you do, so then I mean, to be fair, what I'm just looking for is I just want to find myself just a day one as well, so that way I don't have to do night stuff, because I still want to stream. I don't mind dropping my LPs and stuff. I might end up. I've spoken to this with Spider and Sheena. Is that I might end up trying to do reviews without sounding like a damn fool. But you know. We'll see what happens with that now, lads.
Yeah. What's up with that? How y'all doing?
I am feeling fine. Sabrina, however, is not.
She's okay. She's addressing it. She's calmly addressing it at this very moment.
Yes, she is.
But my Joy-Cons will arrive at Nintendo on Wednesday.
Actually, that's
alright, so let's give the count on how many days will it take for them to come back.
When I was on the phone, they told me 5 to 6 weeks.
Oh.
My friend said that she sent her Joy-Cons during the COVID period as well, and she said that it only took her a week. So maybe it will be fast. Like I put a note in there because they said like, oh, if we can't repair them, we're just going to replace them with standard color Joy-Cons. And I have my Splatoon Joy-Cons in there. Oh. And I'm like, dear Nintendo repair staff, please do not throw away these Joy-Cons. If you cannot repair them, send them back to me for collector's sake. What I'm not telling them is that I'm just going to fix it myself because there's a kit on Amazon for $30. But like, I didn't want to destroy the warranty. If like, I want to give Nintendo a chance to fix them, and then I'll destroy my Joy-Cons on my own if they don't work.
It's down to you, Doug Bowser. You better fix them.
I'm gonna sue Nintendo if they don't listen to my note.
I heard you're gonna steal Nintendo, not their Joy-Con, just steal Nintendo itself.
No, sue Nintendo.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna steal Nintendo. I was like, why are you stealing Nintendo? You don't want Nintendo. They make bad decisions.
Like limiting Joy-Con colors.
Overpriced.
Did you actually get Splatoon 2, or you were just really you like those colors, so you got them for this year?
I have Splatoon 2.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, but I did like the color. I got them from like a convention, and I bought them from someone else. So hopefully the warranty's not voided on them. So, like I bought them secondhand, like out of the box. So I'm like, let's hope that they're good. They worked fine, and they worked for a long time. It's just that, like, I only used them for Splatoon because I like to be like that. Like for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I like to use my Pro Controller because I have the Pro Controller for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I'm like, I'm only playing it with this type of controller, and so I did the same with my Splatoon Joy-Cons, and until they broke, and I'm like, well, can't use that.
Oh, so why are you running into a boss?
I was looking at the chat. If I'm running into if I'm running into something in place, it's because I'm looking at something.
You're doing on purpose, guys.
I thought it was drift.
Man, speaking of that.
Like, man, they got Nick too.
Please don't do that, Nick, please.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking away right now.
Don't do that. Don't do that, please.
My bad.
Just yeah.
Now they're vomiting.
No. Well, you're the blame.
Oh yeah, I got my Mother 3 shirt today, by the way.
You finally got it though, yay!
Yeah, after so long.
Like so I just saw that, I'm like, oh wait, that's right. You were waiting for that for a very long time.
It's been
like, Spider got
years.
his first.
By like 2 weeks.
Yeah. It was stuck in like one place since like New Year's Eve. I'm like, what the?
Oh my goodness!
And I got a text message yesterday saying, so the package is gonna be late. I'm like, it's already been late. How much later is it gonna be? And I woke up this morning saying, like, hey, it's out for delivery. It's like, oh, so you lied to me.
Yes.
Give me a heart attack. But now I can twin with all three of you guys.
Hey. 1 million years.
It felt like a million years. I have my Nia shirt that I can twin with Nick. I have my Zelda shirt that I can twin with Sheena. And I now have my Mother Free shirt.
Holy crap, I forgot I bought that.
Yeah, let's all wear it all at the same time. You have to wear 3 layers of shirt.
That. I bought it.
Yeah, I forgot you bought that. I was like, oh, right.
Dude,
I have that shirt. And I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, you say thank you, Nick.
Well, no shit. But it's most
I
like...
know you forgot that you got that.
No,
I just thought of a really good idea. Like, you know, whenever this whole debacle, you know, is over and all that, like, if we ever be at a convention, we gotta have, like, one day where you're twinning with Nick, and then the other day twinning with Spider, and then another day twinning with me.
Yes.
No, even better. For the morning, she twins with one person. For the afternoon, she twins with another.
So what you're saying is she literally wears 3 shirts under her. Okay.
God. If it's the summer.
Crewman changes. But in the summer, that's good because you'll feel a bit refreshed because you're going to be a little bit sweaty and the pity. So you're going to be all cool. So everything's going to be cool.
Like, what if it's a 3-day convention? Like,
then it's bad. Then you do it for all 3, for the mornings, for the afternoon, for the evenings. You can rotate.
But like, then that would require you guys to wear the same shirt for 3 days.
No, we're not part of that.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not part of that. That's a you only thing.
I now have to coordinate with all 3 of you guys when you're gonna wear that specific shirt.
Have fun with that.
It's a blind run.
It's random. It's a randomizer. It's a friggin' randomizer.
Man, God forbid.
Hope your seat is good.
Knowing you guys, it's probably going to be like all 3 of you wear the shirt that I'm supposed to twin with you guys on the same day. It's like, well, shit. Now I have to be sweating.
Now I have to cut them and make them split apart. The middle one.
It doesn't help that like.
And the right.
It doesn't help that like Nick, you and I both bought the Xenoblade 2 shirt from the Yeti.
Oh, that's another satisfaction right there.
Twice.
Now you got to put that one as a bandana over your head. And then everyone sees you at the convention. It's like, what are you wearing? I'm a clusterfuck.
I'm trying to twin with my friend.
Sponsored by the Yeti.
Don't you know?
Hello, Cyber.
Hello, Cyber.
Hello. I'm sponsoring the Yeti by wearing all 4 of their shirts at the same time.
Yes. Hey, the Yeti, please sponsor me. I will be a great plus-size model.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see, let me show off your 3 X's.
Awesome, dressing done quick. Sponsored by the There you go.
It's just I wear the unisex shirts, so
You can also model for them. I hear randomizer and I'm excited. No randomizer yet, Cyber.
It's me. I'm the randomizer.
Also, I like how you're using Link and you brought Zelda into this battle.
No, Zelda was like the person that they had as a secondary character. I just didn't bother changing it. Just said forget it.
Oh.
It's the randomizer.
Also, we might as well level her up anyways. Because, reasons. Because she's Zelda, and this is called The Legend of Zelda, not The Legend of Link.
Wait.
What?
He's not. No, I'm joking.
I still don't understand why it's called Legend of Zelda when Zelda's usually never the main focus. I mean, she sometimes...
You don't choose the main focus. You go and save her.
Ooh, because that's a focus.
Oh, so what is your focus?
It's not called Legend. It's not called Legend of Princess Peach. You save her. It's called Mario Brothers. You're not saving the Mario Brothers. No, he was. No. He wasn't a brother first. No one knew who Luigi was. He was just Green Mario at first.
You're just Green Mario.
Don't besmirch that his original name was Green Mario until he went to the government. He's like, I'm changing my name. I want to have a unique name. I want to be called Luigi.
I don't know. Did you just miss Koga's awesome Diglett.
What was that?
No, because we're in a very in-depth conversation.
No, Koga! Sugu!
Look.
Sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, sugar daddy. It's like, oh, my master. It's like, oh, my master dead. Looks like I'm out. It's like, wow, you're not gonna even defend him. It's like, nope. It's like, I know when we beat.
Jesus.
Can't believe Link is level 50. Dude, he's strong, boy.
50 years old.
Just 50 more, then he'll be 100.
Oh man, I'm glad this is not Xenoblade 1 where Mumka is like holding Shulk and he's not really holding him and he's just floating, just suspending him in midair. It's like, you're not even grabbing him. And again, to be fair, it doesn't look like Suga is actually grabbing him either, to be fair, from this angle.
You would make an enemy of Calamity.
He's being polite.
No, I'm glad he's being polite. He probably would have punched him by now. Also,
Punch him? What are you talking about? He's got swords.
Yeah, you're right.
He
but
he got muscles.
Do you like look at his design? He's got the little spike thing that gives off like I don't know what character has that with the whole like their gauntlet has like spikes coming out of it or something. I don't know what character it is, but I know there's a character that has that. And it's like I mean, to be fair, he literally has two swords, a mask that's like slashed a bit, and all that jazz, and it's cool.
Edgy.
I know, right? Oh, but just wait. There's one more
Hello,
thing I
Pura.
gotta show ya.
Pura's nice. I like
Hi, Sakura.
Tails.
You sound like that guy who was watching that one Sonic animated thing. That's Tails, even though it's clearly Knuckles on screen. It's like, what?
I think that happened like an FTCR thing. Like TJ said nothing other than like, "There's Amy over there."
I've been watching old the 3D World SGB highlight. My favorite thing is when Matt just randomly just says Peach floats. It's like, yep, that's it. That's what she does. It's like, thank you.
She floats.
That's what skirts are made for.
And it got so bad that he just started to say one word. It's like, oh no. Oh man, it's
3D World playthrough was fun.
My favorite part is when you guys all were drunk and Elliot just kept yelling and wouldn't shut up.
I mean, that's Elliot.
I know, that's him in a yeah. Like I said, I told Spider this is my favorite part is when he randomly yells for no reason. And you say why? It's like, why did you do that?
I love him so much, but like there's just I just question why he just yells. And it's not like it's an SGB thing; it's a real life thing too. He will just do it.
My favorite part is like I have to go home with him.
Yeah. Like I'm just like, why? Why? I'm like, calm down. I'm scared because we care.
I'm scared because we care.
I just love.
Flip got me on that.
Yeah, he's just then he just freaking out about the fake ass pole, the finished pole in the one of the Boo houses, and it's like, dude, calm down, it's not even real.
Elliot can get super competitive. I'm just like, I don't want to play games with you. I barely play Smash, but I can't. Like, I love him to bits, and I just said, like, he needs to calm down. I would get people that say like, "Oh my god, like Illy just keeps on playing it up for like the videos and stuff." Like, no, he is not.
I can understand how someone could think that though.
Yeah, like I could understand that.
It is a common thing. You see it in most people's YouTube videos when they're screaming a lot. Also, it's time for Zelda's 17th birthday, where she goes and prays for the shrine. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to McDonald's.
That's not good. That's copyrighted.
Yeah, we can't.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, let's go. You're gonna have a chicken nugget, and then the egg's gonna stay and be like, wait a minute.
This isn't right.
Sorry, he will wipe me in Yu-Gi-Oh! Why are you sending me to death?
Oh, Happy Birthday isn't even copyrighted anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Happy Birthday is
not.
not. Yeah, Happy Birthday. We found out, like, I think last year that it was no longer copyrighted anymore because they realized it was stupid to copyright a goddamn song that people sing it a bunch of times.
Happy birthday to
I think it's because like the copyright holders aren't alive anymore, and I think the 75 years has passed. So.
Yeah. That would
But it was like the most expensive song like out there.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
What?
That's simple.
It was the most expensive copyrighted song ever. That's why like in restaurants where there would be like happy birthday like they would like make their because like they would have to pay that copyright if they want to sing happy birthday in their restaurants. And it's terrible. Like when I learned about it, like they were saying like that's why like some shows would joke about it, saying like the hat, and they're like, nay, no, let's sing a different song. Like iCarly made that joke for
yeah, I remember that episode. Funny enough, I know which one you're talking about.
Maybe it's a small world after all. It's probably also like that too. Maybe that's why.
I think so.
Well, actually, no. Scar just didn't like. I mean, to be fair, that song has a lot of bad anything, anyways. But maybe that's why Scar is like, nope, we're not singing that in this in this movie. Don't you dare.
No.
No, she goes on her 17th birthday, not her 16th.
Yeah, she's 17 at this point. Happy birthday! You're getting attacked by moblins. Have fun.
Happy birthday, Zelda.
Yeah, we didn't say your birthday was gonna be excited.
Nope.
This was another cool a location.
Yeah, it was. Like, this area is not as flooded in water as it is in Breath of the Wild, so I don't know what the hell happened with that. But it is interesting to see what this area looks like when it's not completely green.
I mean, you gotta remember it's like
Far Forest.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Now pay me.
Oh.
So
I got $3.
No. You need that for the Dine and Dash place.
A lot can happen in 100 years. Yeah.
Yeah, global warming. It made them rain more.
Zelda doesn't believe in global warming.
No, but the sun does.
but the sun does.
I mean, yeah.
He's not wrong. Zelda may not believe it, but the sun does. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
So does the moon.
Yeah.
The moon.
Screw this. I'm just gonna end it.
My favorite joke about
it turns bloody red.
My favorite joke about the moon is that it's like in Majora's Mask, it's like, oh no, it's not angry because it just wants to kill everybody. It's angry just because it wasn't invited to the carnival.
It wants to go to the carnival.
Carnival, yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's attending the carnival
by killing everyone in the process. Also, the Majora's Mask randomizer actually has an option where if the moon crashes, you get a game over. And it's like, oh, that's realistic.
So wait, you could turn that off or something?
No, you can turn it on to get a game over if the moon crashes.
Oh, like a regular game over.
Yeah.
Nick, do you want to send input to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I did. You happy? I am ready to go somewhere else.
for speedrun purposes.
Listen,
you gotta do a speed run.
We're not doing a speed. If we're doing a speed run, we already finished the game already.
Let input kill things.
We would have been ignoring majority of the side quests if we were speed running the game. And we're not speed running the game. We don't speed run here unless it's a game I truly know. And with that,
I see you. She put Sabrina.
What? What did she put?
She put something in the.
I wasn't gonna say anything because then we disconnect with our chat, and then chat like, oh man.
No, don't worry. I can just copy the link.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that works too.
There you go. Yeah, got your back, chat.
Have fun, everybody.
I hope you guys like me. Like for me, like I don't know how you can play this as only one character without switching that much. Like it just gets me nervous. Like I'm just like I need to spread my wings. I need to do everything.
I believe I can fly.
I don't know.
No, they actually added that to the 10th edition, so yeah, you wouldn't have noticed on that. Then yeah, maybe the Wii U version might have stressed you out.
I did have the Wii U version, and I had to I played 2-player with that, and it was much better.
Oh.
I find that the Wii U version, unfortunately, I do like the whole character switching mechanic in a video game, an action-adventure video game, or action-adventure JRPG, because it gives you a lot of variety rather than just playing as the same character constantly, even though,
Yeah.
This is just a nitpick when it comes to some people that kind of let's play certain games when that mechanic is in there and they don't utilize the mechanic, and it kind of irks me a bit, because, you use your characters, please. You will not have this problem if you use your other characters, please. Anyways, that's it for me just complaining. Go on, Spider, because I know you wanted to say something.
I was going to say the other little thing, which was kind of unique to the Definitive Edition and the 3DS version, was those owl towers that you can kind of teleport from place to place after you activate them. So that was
oh, really? They had teleporter owls? That's weird. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like I think it's kind of. I want to believe that the design is inspired by the Ocarina of Time owl. Is that similar kind of polygon design?
Ocarina of Time owl? No, they're from Majora's Mask.
No, just those. Oh yeah,
the owl statue is from Mask, but the owl is from Ocarina of Time.
That's stupid. That's the worst version. I don't like it anymore. I'm bad now.
I wasn't sure if I was wrong. I was gonna down my Legend of Link card on it.
It's kind of weird though. You think it would be based off of Majora's Mask, but it's Ocarina style? That's stupid. Nintendo, you don't know your own damn series no more. Damn.
It's okay.
No, I'm listen. Back then, people did not like Majora's Mask, and I can understand because it had a little time thing. But then when Wind Waker came out, I was like, nah, man, Majora's Mask, cool beans. And then Twilight Princess came out, and everybody was like, Wind Waker's cool beans. And then Skyward Sword came out, and then it's like, nah.
Man, no love for Twilight Princess, huh?
Skyward Sword came out, Twilight Princess is cool beans.
Cool. Breath
of the Wild came out, and it's like, yeah, Breath of the Wild is cool beans.
It's like, what about Skyward Sword?
I was so ready for people to say, like, oh, Skyward Sword was actually good, guys. But no, that didn't happen.
Nope, that didn't happen.
Because I actually like Skyward Sword.
I don't know. I appreciate Skyward Sword for what it does as well. There are some things I hope that they end up changing when we get an eventual remake. But other than that, yeah, it's a it has a good story compared to most of the other Zelda games that we've had thus at that point. So, they focus on Zelda a lot more than other Zelda games have. So I do appreciate that. Because it's called Legend of Zelda, not freaking Legend of Link, where you just run around and doing 3 dungeons and...
I know, a lot of people are like, oh, remake Skyward Sword would take out the motion controls. It's like, the whole game is centered around its motion controls and, the Wii Motion Plus. I just don't think it's possible. Because, of how, the enemies were designed and everything.
If you take out the motion controls, you're basically telling them to revamp the entirety of the game's system. And since majority of the mechanics in that game are all nothing but motion control, you're gonna have to revamp the dungeons. You're gonna have to revamp the flying, the sword play, everything. And yeah, you're asking Nintendo a lot.
Like, maybe they can revamp the shield, maybe they can assign that to a button, but like the sword play, it's just not possible.
In conclusion, Skyward Sword Labo Edition.
What? What? You don't want you do not want a Labo edition of that game, considering the point there's a part with, oh my god, my eyes! Woo!
What happened?
Oh god, something got in my eye! Ah!
Oh no!
In game, in life game. Gotcha.
Oh.
In life game.
But no,
oh
like,
man, VR.
No, like, you don't want Skyward Sword to be VR, because if you do, you're gonna be motion sickness from the friggin' Loftwing alone. Especially when it does that one thing where it spins around. Ooh boy, you're gonna be like, ooh yeah, I'm dizzy. But no, I want them to remake Skyward Sword before they go. Like, if they, whatever they announced for the, what are we in the 30th anniversary, 35th?
35th.
35th. Okay. Well, if they do give us a Zelda 2, remake it to the point that people can actually beat the game.
Oh, it's not gonna be the same game, yeah, of course. So they'll.
No, they make it. No, they'll make it significantly harder. Also, Sabrina, drink water, please.
Yeah, no, I'm getting full, so I'm starting to cough. That I don't know why it just happens.
That's fine. When I get full, I fall asleep.
Yeah, you do.
That I just.
Hey, don't blame me. You text me when I'm asleep, and then it's like, oh man, he's not responding back.
She knows throwing some shade there. She was just like, yeah, you do.
She gets tired.
And you were going to sleep because you had some nachos, and I'm like,
She gets tired of me. She gets
like,
tired of me falling asleep.
More than once a day, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
There's nothing to do.
Occupy yourself.
I can't.
Do better.
It's okay, Sabrina. Don't cry. It's all right. He'll find a way.
No, I just saw something funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, you got people. Get off Reddit.
No, I'm not on Reddit. I'm on Facebook.
You're on 4chan. Okay.
4chan. Holy crap! You going deep.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, hey, that'll do it. I mean, hell, they're basically giving people marijuana if they end up taking it. So.
Wait, what?
Oh.
They're giving you free. They're giving you free marijuana if you take the vaccine.
I mean, I don't want the marijuana. I just want the vaccine.
Hey, people who want that sweet marijuana, they can go ahead and get vaccinated and get high.
And then the view count went to 0. Cool. Get high, guys.
Get high, guys.
Oh man.
I mean, why not turn all those abandoned Kmart? Yeah, exactly. Like for Philadelphia, it's the convention center downtown, and it's like that's so far away from me. But like, I guess I'll do it.
I guess.
I guess I'll spend the $30 to go there and $30 to come back. Like,
You can walk it, alright?
I can't walk that.
You can.
You can, not with that attitude.
I have to take it to walk on a highway.
Yeah, and what's the point?
Oh yeah, you guys don't have pavements. Yeah.
You guys don't have feet.
Oh. Well then.
I just remember going to like TMG like the first time and just being like, huh. On the map they make it simple that you just walk and it's there, but there's I'm walking on the road. They don't put a lot of walk paths around. Okay, I'll become the car, I guess.
You transform like a transformer? Neat.
Kind of.
Yeah, it is a death trap. Yes, it is. I'm so happy to find out someone else that lives on Long Island because now I can bond.
Bonding.
This is why Sabrina's here because he's like, hey, buddy.
That's with me when I can bond with somebody that knows like certain Filipino food, and I'm like, especially when Joey comes in.
It's just Joey. It's like I don't know.
I know,
about
but whenever Joey comes in talking about Filipino food, I'm like, oh yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah! I'm just sitting here like, I don't know what the hell they talking about, but you know what? It must be vibes, so that's cool, I guess.
Long Islander bonding moments. Okay, so now I must ask, Adventureland and Splish Splash, what are your thoughts?
Is it true in Long Island all they drink is Long Island iced tea?
No. Oh my god. I have a funny story with that. So like someone talked about like Long Island iced teas one time, and Elliot looked at me and he was like, there's like a Long Island iced tea. I'm like, it's alcohol. He's like, oh. he was like, why didn't you tell me about it? I like iced tea. I'm like, it's it's alcohol. And this was before we were 21, me too. So he was like, oh, never mind. Splish Splash you worked at Splish Splash?
Oh shit, fam!
I got mixed feelings for Splish Splash after working there. I could imagine. I have friends that worked at Wawa and hate it now.
Oh.
Great when he's a dog charming like that, jeez.
What?
It's just I know with his like he shares his Wawa story sometimes on the stream.
Oh. No, like some friends from college, like that worked at Wawa and despise it now. I'm like, damn, is it really that bad?
You know,
I'll
when
say
in the game. Sorry to interrupt you there, Sabrina.
It's okay.
I go. The part of me, just even though it's such a tiny little thing, seeing that little like ancient, I don't know what's the word. I don't know if column's the right word, but you know,
technology.
Device there. I was like, that ain't in Breath of the Wild. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? it just made me pause and be like, they're really adding some new stuff that didn't happen in the future.
I mean, it could also just
better
be
be all that train that made it like eroded them all or something. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay.
End the side quest because this is over. It was actually a very short mission, to be fair.
I think you did it quite quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that Link is literally like Immortal 50.
Well, yeah. So, OG.
I like to think that little relic's like a baby Maruta because it has like a little elephant trunk.
Oh, I thought it was throwing up, but that's cute too. Yeah.
Oh, the baby elephant's throwing up now.
Like, thank you, little elephant.
Baby Ruta.
It's one of those Hinoxes from that one area that we don't visit in this game for some reason, which I kind of wish that we did kind of visit that one area that nobody actually remembers.
I mean, the game is big, so I generally have to ask the question, like, what area are you talking about?
The Lorraine Village? I forgot what it's called.
Laurelin?
Yeah, Laurelin.
Oh, is that the one that is like Wind Waker-ish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that there were some towns or villages that's in Breath of the Wild, but yeah, we don't really get to see or visit them in this game. I'm like, I wish we did.
Like, I understand why, because obviously, you know, it's focusing more so on the war than anything. So we don't have time to be visiting Outset or visiting Ramu Rants. Why did I say Ramu? Wow.
Ramu?
Yeah, Ramu.
But you said rants. I was like, it's a ranch.
And you know, Ramu and his ranches of people. I love how I was on the ice cube and then they just teleport. What am I hitting? What the? Whoa, buddy! What happened?
Whoa,
Man, you got not far. Now
the game is
die.
trying to adjust from where you started from until the cutscene.
Now
His eyes wide when you froze him at that moment. He was like, "Whoa, I'm cold."
Hey, did it.
Everyone all right?
Hey.
A very likely not.
We're all right because
Immortal
of you,
50
Princess.
hashtag
Your
Immortal
keen
50 Link looks
senses
like an
saved
Xbox
us.
gamer tag. What is that, Blaz?
Link looks like he's a freaking assassin, just ready to just murder folks.
The way you have him addressed is how I had him set up pretty much.
Yeah, I like the combination of that because it gives me the trailer vibes.
What was the trousers that you did? Oh, trousers. The pants that you gave him.
I forgot what pants.
That's right. I had to customize myself to these Americans. So the pants. What pants are you wearing?
The pants that he's wearing is actually just the basic Hylian trousers.
Okay, I like to use in like the nice one.
Actually, I don't
look like
wait. Actually, I can't even see what he's wearing right now. I kind of wish you could customize everyone else. I don't know why they only decided, hey, let's only customize Link and Link alone. It's like, guys, there are other people. You can customize them too.
Zelda found a way. You're looking at it. You can't say that's. I think, look at why she dressed if no one else changed their clothes different.
Link does.
You don't even get that outfit.
That's really.
Well, what do you mean you don't get an outfit?
What?
Which outfit?
Actually, wait, no, the research outfit. No, my bad. The research outfit you don't get back anymore, which is actually, I hate that you don't get that.
No, you do.
Wait,
do you?
No, I think you can.
You do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you go back to that using those weapons.
Oh, you have to. Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, you don't. You don't have
I
to do it
know.
for those weapons. You can just click on the outfit that she's
Oh,
wearing,
okay.
and it will revert back to it.
Oh,
But I
so,
think-
so you have to take it off, sort of deal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how you get it back.
Yeah, when you said weapons, I'm like, no, she can still use. Yeah. that.
If you can't do it now, it's probably at the end of the game.
I had to stop myself there.
It's like, oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
She's
Woo.
swearing.
Woo.
She's spoiling. Welcome to 2021 Sheena.
I had to stop myself.
It's okay.
Woo! Woo!
I'm only
woo.
disappointed. It's okay. Okay,
Alright.
let's count this.
So we'll do 2 more story missions because I do. Ooh, we going to the good stuff, guys.
Ooh, you're getting.
Ooh, that good stuff.
You're getting to the really good stuff.
stuff, guys. Oh yeah.
Good evening, Experiment.
Good evening, experiment. Whoa, calm down, Dark Doom. This is not the game.
It's
Anyways.
that good stuff.
It is.
Hey, Experiment.
Now we get to talk about the real good, because if we do the side quests, we won't be getting to it anytime soon. I'm gonna make the
Might as
side.
well stack up on the side quest.
Yeah, I'm
then.
gonna for the next session, so that way we can just have like our own personal side quest cast.
In hopes of preventing.
They got a good
Well,
vibe. Gaming.
I'll be here.
Yeah, but Sabrina, we still gotta do the damn thing. Don't mean nothing.
I know, like, because I know you told me that last stream you didn't do any story progress because I wasn't there. I'm like, I appreciate it, but now I feel bad.
Well, to be fair, you need to catch up on the side quest.
Yeah, there's a reason why we do 2 side missions, but this is the first time we're actually doing 3 story missions instead of 2.
We're doing 2 chapters basically.
Yeah, we're doing 2 chapters. Yeah, speedrun, yeah.
Day of Calamity Ganon's revival, King Rome urged his people to evacuate. He deployed
stuff.
the
Yay.
divine beasts to quell
That's the
horrors.
good stuff. Time for the beat. Sabrina, I thought I told you to drink some water.
I told you I'm full.
So?
And I drink. I'm full, so I'm gonna be coughing.
Whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm not choking on anything.
Ugh.
Ooh,
I can go choke on something if you want. I'll drink some water to relieve that.
That is cool experiment.
It's really detailed.
Oh, they're sharing the Kindle together.
Ooh.
Aww.
I like-
And now they're about to get assassinated.
That's
Don't you guys
nice.
have like ninja powers or something? Don't you guys like chicas or something?
No, they're scientists.
Scientists can be. No, Hojo's kind of sucks. Never mind.
Scientists from Back to the Future is pretty cool.
Also, I kind of wonder if. Actually, no, that wouldn't really make any sense if it was the same guy from 100 years later, because the dude dead at that point. I thought it was the guy where you where he was working for the Sheik, the Yigas. It's that ball side quest that you do.
Oh, you're talking about that one NPC?
Yeah, in Kakariko Village.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Also had to clean up more water because the storm currently overhead blew out my temporary perplex window replacement, and we got flood warning lasting till Thursday. Sheesh.
Yeah,
oh man.
The name of that storm that's coming.
Gotta stay safe,
Oh, yeah.
experiment.
I was told about that storm from someone else too.
What is your name? Christoph. Okay. That's his name.
Go.
Guys, we're about to get into some shit, and it's gonna suck.
Oh my god. The egg stole their iPad. Why would he do such a thing?
Time for a change.
Oh my god, earthquake!
Time for a change of pace.
Yep.
It's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen when we hit that one area.
Happy birthday!
Oh god, this is a terrible.
I don't like it.
This is a terrible birthday.
Do you have the gift receipt?
No, we can't refund this.
I don't like this.
So when they actually said like this and questioning that, wait, the Calamity is here, is like, oh wait, this is not supposed to happen right now. Oh, that's not good.
Well, if you're going by the cutscenes in Breath of the Wild, then yeah, because the Calamity didn't hit until they were going towards the Lanayru Spring. Remember?
That is true.
Or at least when Zelda was coming off from it. Like after she went to the spring. This is in Age of Calamity. She's trying to go
the egg
there.
Distracted them, so they changed their path. So that is why it's Egg's fault.
I don't understand why the hell it ends up deactivating. Why does the Calamity have the capabilities of deactivating the teleporters?
I mean, I looked at that and thought that's kind of, if I want to think continuity, I guess that's kind of who's we to say that they were activated before and then they were switched up because he was like, happy birthday, you don't need this, you just need the structures.
I like to think that Calamity said, hey Zelda, it's also my birthday too. Happy birthday to both of us.
That would suck if if both Ganon and Zelda share the same birthday, and that's the reason why he never lets up on her. It's like, dude.
And then the story ends, and it was actually Link's birthday too, and that's why they each get a triangle for stuff.
Birthday lore.
Birthday triangles. Actually, the Triforce actually, they stopped separating the Triforce after Skyward Sword. They don't separate it anymore.
I hate that game.
Wow. Jeez. It's like, man, you don't hate it because of the motion controls. You hate it because they changed the Triforce's abilities now. Jeez. That's a new one.
I do like the music for this mission.
Yeah, I do, because it combines with the Ganon and the Zeldas and the Hyrule.
This music.
What is this one called? Does anyone know what it's called?
I wish I knew.
I love that theme. It's called that. I wish I knew.
Happy birthday, Ganon. That's what it's called.
I actually had a funny thing that happened during this chapter. I don't know if I have that clip still. I don't know if I did. Oh, shoot! We're being raided!
Hey!
The music's perfect for this 10th scene. Thank you.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hashtag oral stressed. What's with the hash? Is it Ori? No, it's oral.
Oh, it's oral.
Yeah, I see the L there.
No, I see Ori. I see O.
So every time raid music is gone.
Now I'm confused. I don't know if that's a capital I or if that's a L.
Also, Nick, you might want to check your raid thing.
Oh.
I did play the song.
No, I know why it's gone. It's gone because I have the game thing muted because I don't want to end up getting picked up from other stuff. That's why it's gone.
Ah.
Okay.
Keep forgetting that the raid is separated from the co-stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Ori and the Blind Forest. Ooh, nice. How was that for you?
Played it.
Stressful, I guess.
It's like you played it.
Nice.
I love the Ganon theme. It's so good, but I wish that it wasn't repeated so much in other things. Also, I think Ganon is realizing, holy damn, what level are you? Level 50? Man, you really don't work on your other characters, do you?
You should play on super hard.
I'm not playing on super hard again. One shot by these fools. I'm good.
You're level 50.
Yeah, what's your point?
These guys are no
Hey! Spider said speedrun. We doing speedrun now. Speedrun.
I like this setting in this room.
I love this. Like, I think that's something I also noticed, that most of the areas in this game are a lot more brighter to look at compared to the original. I mean, to Breath of the Wild. Like, I mean, unless you're gonna tell me that, oh, that global warming is not the only thing that happened. They also turn off the lights, and it's like, how the hell does that work?
I didn't say anything. So.
Okay.
The experiment saying also got some blood test results back today following the emergency exam following the beacon's event. According to the doc, I should be in a coma right now because my iron levels are dangerously low, distress from it, and lack of sleep caused that.
I kind of figured you have to end up getting some rest, my dude.
Yeah. And fill yourself up with some
which
food
has
and all
iron in
that.
it.
That too. Also, I just murdered both of those guardians. Yo, he mad. Ganon's mad. Yeah, he made me mad.
I mean, he came early, so he is indeed angry.
Yo, Calamity! Yeah!
Area that you were at in Breath of the Wild at one point, and I was like, oh yeah, the game is really kind of sticking to
really
its
like
map and detail.
Yeah, I do like that this is the exact like replica of the area you can come from the back area if you decide to come from the back and not from the front.
Like, in Breath of the Wild, I always liked the dock area. Like, I thought of it, it looks really interesting to kind of go through.
It makes more, to me, I feel it makes more sense to go through that part of the area anyways, because, I mean, you don't have to really sneak in, but it is, like, convenient to just do that, to just sneak in to the castle, making sure that all the guards don't see you. That's kind of what I just think of it. I like sneaking in video games.
I mean, that's something to experiment, but yeah, you definitely do need a lot more than that. Got general supplement and heavy duty iron supplement enough for 180 days. Well, but still, get some rest as well.
Yes.
Please do.
That will help a lot.
Care about your health. Oh no, my legs are gone. How could you? You're also gonna die. Why are you so strong?
I know this is maybe like the third or fourth time you've done it now, but I like the new like animation attack for when you're fighting guardians and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna stab you in the eye.
I wish I could.
I love it.
It's so satisfying.
Actually, something. Okay. Something's wrong.
George.
I think I might be on the wrong difficulty.
What do you mean?
Really?
I think so. I don't know why. I think these guys are going down way too quickly. I know I'm level 50 and everything, but they're going way too quickly for my liking.
I think you're just level 50. That's pretty much it. Because
Because,
I have
like,
not seen you change the difficulty once.
No, I did change it when I was doing the grinding for the rod, so I might have probably forgot to change it. Yes. It was a while back, and you're not gonna. That's fine.
I like
But,
the fact that Link hopped on this little leg.
Speedrunner cheating.
Yeah.
First try it.
That means we gotta do the story missions again, guys.
Now you got to read all these books from here because you made a punch.
Oh no, regular guardians are really easy. I mean, to Link they are now.
Oh no, the guardians down to the dock are activated. Not like you have to actually worry about it, because who cares? I'm trying to run away. Whee!
Can they even fit through the doorway though? That's a good question.
I mean,
with
you can
a
try.
bit of butter, they might can squeeze food.
Yeah.
The Koroks here piss me off so much.
Yeah, why are there Koroks here? Am I gonna explain that? No? Nobody? Just me? Alright, cool.
I mean, there was even Koroks in Breath of the Wild in the castle, so...
Like, for the Guardians at the docks, like, it's not until you cross that doorway that you just cross, and, like, that's when they get activated. It's not like a time limit, it's like a checkpoint type deal. And, they put 2 Koroks at the docks, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! So I had to replay it, because I couldn't find it. I was like, where is this? Where are these? Like, I was even looking at a map. I'm like, where are they? And I'm like, oh, they're over there.
So you have to go. Oh, so you have to go back to the docks area once that happens.
Well, no, like you can't go back. Like when they're like you possibly can like try to defeat them, but I didn't feel like doing that, so I had to replay the level multiple times. I think I had to replay this level like 3 times because the Koroks and then the treasure chest afterwards.
Right. I mean, you're also like, there's like, what, 3 of them down there, so...
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not fighting these.
Nope.
I'm just gonna keep on going, I'll just replay the level.
Yeah, it's actually faster to just play the level anyways.
Yeah.
Most of the
Oh,
time,
now
they
you get
just
level
chill.
up, so why not?
Yeah, you get to level 99 and be the badass, and then you be like, oh man, game no fun no more.
Anybody do that yet? Like, get the character to level 99?
There's someone out
Yes.
there
It probably is, because,
yeah.
I mean, many people were compelled to do that in the OG.
The person that I edited the review for this game got to level 99 with all the characters, I think.
Why?
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. I cannot answer that question.
Okay.
I don't know why. Like maybe to see if he got anything for getting them all to 99, but I don't think he did. So.
He's for like so Ted then.
No, not
No.
Ted. Ted did not do a review of this game.
You know, I think Breath of the Wild is pretty good than Hyrule Warriors. There's just some things that's missing. You know, it had more variety of characters in Hyrule Warriors, but the art style is pretty good. Like that ends up pertaining the art style of the Breath of the Wild. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty key now.
Also, the OG Hyrule Warriors had a level cap of 255.
Yeah, and it also had it also had that one character named Sia that everybody likes. I think. I don't know. I don't know why they like that character.
I think I have a feeling.
What? You muted me, man? What?
I didn't mute.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Also,
I mean,
George, I
I'll use
didn't
my
ask how you doing. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's okay. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Go on, Spider.
That's okay. It's next fall.
What? I didn't even say anything. I just have Impa saying, you done well. I'm with better in the capable hands.
You did well. You're at level 52 now, Luke.
Oh, come on. This is not realistic. Can't clip through thing. Worst game ever. Woo! Wait, what happened? He didn't. Whoa, he didn't even. Yo, Link don't care, man. He just shrugged off that fireball. And now the Lino's scared. The Lino's afraid.
Invisible wall, or invisible fireball, more like it.
Lino's afraid.
Oh yeah, this is the room that had something weird happen to me. Like, I was doing the finisher for the Lino here, and we were like right next to the wall, and I could just see the entire like castle is just out of boundary castle. I'm like, oh, that's a view.
Guys, he just destroyed that Lionel without any problems. What do we do? Keep fighting him. Okay.
I mean, we're not really doing much to him, to be fair.
Well, you crushed that Lino, sheesh.
I think we are playing on easy mode.
I swear, if you're on easy.
I feel that we are, but if we're...
Why did you say that? That's not nice. Nick is a good gamer.
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, you might want to check.
We will.
Also, you see a spider?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say something?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was a bad joke.
Say what you're gonna say.
It's a bad joke. It's okay.
Oh. Based off of Philip's monitor.
I see you, said the Guardian.
Wait. Oh
I
no.
love this cutscene.
And here comes Shulk! Backslash! We got a good rhythm going. Shulk from Xenoblade? I came here because I've seen the future.
Santa Claus.
I love you and Pyra and all my friends. Wait, wrong game.
Jump fan over there.
Also, no, we can't. He's sacrificing himself in anime style. We cannot take that from him. If we do, the game won't progress.
Salute the king.
My daughter. Protect her.
Just gonna put in my salutes in chat.
Well then.
I'll go one better.
You do?
Oh no! I can't believe the
Alright,
king
who's the
is.
imposter here?
I can't believe the king is dead.
See, at least I wasn't rude. I was saluting him.
Is it
The king wasn't the imposter, George.
The king wasn't the imposter.
Really?
All the king's horses and all the king's men could have buried him together again.
Ah, this is a pre-rendered cutscene because Link is actually not wearing the hood.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Now move the egg. At this point, this is where I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was actually kind of slow. Yep, they are all indeed possession.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the
King
ending
was
of
doing the 3-heart run and got when it KO'd.
and this is the end of Age of Calamity. Yeah, that's it. This is the end. This ends here.
A bad ending.
I can't believe you got the bad ending, Nick. How dare you?
Yeah.
You should have done those side quests.
You were going so bad, you got the bad ending.
That'd be
This is
some
terrible
crap.
birthday.
Wait. That'd be some crap. It is an actual game. If you go too fast, you get the bad ending. It's like, what the fuck? What?
You need to savor it, Nick. You can't speedrun it.
Oh man, speedrunners would hate that game.
Yeah.
Yes, they would. It's like, all right, we're doing a good ending percent. How can you get a good end percent? You speed running the game.
What? Too fast is bad?
Dale X Machina activate. Activate? Okay, I can't speak.
What?
I can't speak apparently.
That was definitely a unique way of pronouncing that word.
Yes. Yes, it was. Okay, so this here, I don't know what the fuck it meant.
Well, I mean, of course, none of us didn't know.
But what's
Oh,
interesting
I
about
think now seeing in a second viewing, I feel like there was something that something not gave it away, but it felt like, oh, this might symbolize.
All is not lost.
Well, I thought it meant something else, but then once I realized that where we were going after this, then I was like, oh, okay. But I also still didn't know what it meant, so we can still beat this. Activate the nuke.
Deploy the L2 R2.
I love level 2.
Breath of the Wild.
The roll credits.
Time for
I
Dare
never
X
played
You
Machina.
beat the game, Nick.
Yeah, you did.
That
a
was
bad
there.
ending.
That was a great birthday. Also, this was quite funny. I was saying this to Sabrina as I was going through it. That Oh, the music! I'm hearing so much of that music. Oh, it's kind of starting to grind my gears, and I was like, oh, it changed.
Mipha, Daruk, and Urbosa and Rivali are trapped in their divine beast.
Rivali can stay.
Fuck.
I had a funny story. I theorized
Rivali can stay
something for
in his
this game.
divine beast.
Alright. So so we essentially, me and Sheena did this one first. So we're gonna do the polar
it was
opposite.
the lower level, but I want the other one first, though.
It's a do. Actually, funny enough, you can actually see their heads.
Well,
Oh shit! I was supposed to check the difficulty. Oh well.
Oh, you ruined it.
Hey, we can go back. Game auto saves, right?
Tension.
Well, tension's gone.
Under the control of Calamity Ganon.
Now close up the game.
Yeah, when we were playing this, like, I theorized something, but I'm not gonna say yeah, but I theorized it and I called it. I'm like, oh. Oh.
Yeah, this was something after once we finished the demo. We were kind of theorizing like, ooh, what will happen? Ooh, what will happen? And then Sheena hit the ball out of the park with one of them, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, bring on Tingle. Let's go.
Let's go, baby!
Tingle.
Gotta make a tingle.
Oh.
And if the difficulty is on easy, who cares?
I
Also, I love the Blythe's design in this game.
Yeah, they kind of like upscaled them in a way.
Yes, they diddly do.
They learned about steroids.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Also,
well, they are 100 years younger.
And this one has L'Oreal because he's indeed worth it.
Yeah, he really.
Who's ready to see the Guardians die?
Again.
The Champions die, sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I bought the game.
I bought the game to see them die. And then Deo Ex Machina says no.
And this is where I cried.
So
Tingle looks different.
So when me and Sheena did the Thunder one, and we saw, obviously, you know, we already know what's gonna happen in the other area. When we saw these guys coming in, we were like, "Oh my god!"
I was crying, freaking out.
They did the unthinkable.
Yeah, like Star Wars, they did the Endgame.
No.
They did friggin' Avengers, and it's like, yo, we got friggin' Doctor Strange bringing people in the portals and everything. Oh shit, fam!
I was screaming when
did you say?
Yes, we did Thunder.
Yeah,
first.
like I regret that. I regret that decision. I'm like, oh.
Oh, I understand in your case, Sheena. I'm so glad I chose the other one first, just because based on setting. I know that's very not the grand scheme of things, but I like that after all this kind of like dread and oh god, we're going to this ain't gonna go well, is it? Besides that, I was also very fond of the location of that mission that we'll see a little later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the setting of the weather and all that just felt like everything is now downpour, moody, and just like but there's this kind of this faint light of
yeah, like I was at the other area. Like
the setting is better. Yeah, the setting is better in that area than it is in this one. This one's too bright.
Like I did do this one first. Like I did do this one first. The water and fire. But I'm like as much as I love Urbosa, I don't like Rivali, so I'll go see Mipha die first, I guess.
I only did the other one because it was lower leveled. I'm like, well, do the lower level one first then.
I didn't even notice the levels. Like there was also like the Zelda and Link shipper in me that was like, yeah, I'll go watch Mipha die first.
Jesus.
And that's why you don't like the game.
Damn it, she doesn't die. She can still fuck Link. We can't have that now, can we?
I think I chose the order that I did was because with the in this game earlier and in Breath of the Wild, I always went anti-clockwise. So I was like, I'll go the other way. Let's change it up. That's what's going on in rainy Mushroom Hill Zone. Let's go.
Look, I didn't want to see Urbosa die. Okay, I love Urbosa.
Well,
so I was like, yeah, I'll go watch Mifa and Daruk die.
See the fish die. He's like, oh, Sabrina, that's rude.
Well, I was mostly glad to even see the Can you just say the names now? Because, you know, obviously we already know what the fuck is gonna happen in the other one. Like, I'm glad that we did the lightning one to see Riju end up helping Urbosa, because it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, we just got to throw it out there.
It's my girl
Riju.
It's like, oh my gosh, she's gonna do shit, because she fucking didn't do much in fucking Breath of the Wild, to be fair, but whatever.
I love
yeah, that's true. That's true. You say, Sabrina, what are you gonna say?
Oh no, that I love Riju.
Yeah, you love Riju and you want me for dead, we get it. We're sorry that it's been did.
I paid $60 to see these people die.
I want to see murder with my blood.
But no, like ever since I played it, you know, we played the demo of this, I always theorize saying like, okay, there's time travel, and in my mind I'm like, what if they bring, you know, somehow the descendants come from the future to help you know, defeat Calamity Ganon or whatever. I kept Nick's like saying, oh, you know, that's, you know, that'd be cool, but how that would fit to the story. But like, oh, they could probably side characters that don't relate to the story. But no, they actually had them kind of fit in with the story. I'm like, oh.
Because they made a new story.
Yeah, because they made
yeah.
I
thought it was gonna go exactly with the plot of how Breath of the Wild happened.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that's why I auto assumed like, oh, they can't really fit them into the story if they're gonna literally just follow the plot from Breath of the Wild where they just die in the end. And then it's like, nope, we just have something completely different because Calamity Ganon is here early, which he's not supposed to be. And yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, never mind then.
But who knows? Maybe it could still end the same way.
This is why when at that time with the demo and in that period, I just, like many other people, were thinking that this is just going to be Star Wars Episode 3. We know what's going to happen, but hopefully the experience as to how this game fleshes out its cutscenes and character, and besides the gameplay, of course, it's going to be like, you know, serviceable and enjoyable in that sense. So when it came to this bit, I think I was cool with that and did have my like, oh, this is cool moment, and was fine with it, was because of what I kind of was kind of implying in the end of the previous missions cutscene. In my head, without making any, just in a general sense, I looked as that is where you can say, removing just the egg and stuff like that, those little elements that this game introduces, that is the past of Breath of the Wild. Now here's this fan service version, which I don't say that sometimes people it can interpret fan services and that can be a little bit like belittling, and maybe it doesn't, you know, it's like it's not servicing what it's supposed to be or something like that. I'm saying in a kind of complimentary way of, it's the best of both worlds. You get served what is how it looked like this story in the past was served. Okay, we've got to get the champions. They all get together. Zelda's stressing because she wants to learn her bits before the Calamity arrives. Everything is there. Great. All the beats are present. And from this one onward, now the game becomes independent on itself, and now you're just playing the experience of what this game has the opportunity of doing, which is the characters that you liked from Breath of the Wild, and now you can interact with them. And as before this mission suggests, with the silhouettes, you can then be playing as them, and just see how this version of the game unfolds. I don't know. It just was really, really nice. That's why I gave my 5-minute essay on that.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a commentary. We're not a bunch of views like, look at game, it's doing the game. Stuff.
But George says, now for me, even if I didn't enjoy how that story went, I enjoy seeing Ryu's side on table and Yunobo, and how they get to interact with the champions and also drink out more lines. So hooray! what's one thing that I really love, like why I was so thrilled by this, is because it's the interactions I really love. I really love the interactions, and I'm more of a fan of the Descendants than Champions. I prefer the Descendants, but I'm just so happy that they got more they're getting more shine in this game. They gain more lines, and they're interacting, and I just love it. Like to me, that's just so wholesome to see. Like I just love the interactions,
especially for Mifa and Sidon, considering the fact what happened with Mifa early on and everything. So the fact that he gets to reunite with his sister in this game, and like I will end up agreeing with Johnny. I kind of wish that he end up interacting with her a bit more.
Yes.
But overall, I'm glad that they gave him a chance to end up interacting with her at all. So, you know.
I very
But
much
at least, like,
what you said. Oh, sorry.
at least in like this new future, hopefully, if Nintendo doesn't pull anything like, this wasn't the real Calamity, but like at least like they know like we'll be seeing each other again soon. Which would be nice.
Well, wait, sorry. Am I getting it right that you think that Breath of the Wild 2 would tie from this game?
No. I was saying like unless Nintendo were to pull something out of thin air, like, oh, this wasn't the real. This was just a warning shot. And it's like, what?
I thought you were implying like as if Breath of the Wild 2 would tie with come from this, whereas that's where I would be a bit like I wouldn't like it to.
Some people are saying that like maybe some aspects of this game, like Aster, because since we didn't know about him in Breath of the Wild 1, like
sure,
like
some people are referring like maybe so some people are saying like maybe Aster will be in Breath of the Wild 2. We don't know, but
I'll be very surprised.
Same.
Because I think it's kind of not even just looking at patterns of previous Zelda games, but it feels like they like isolating their new enemies for not enemies, but villains for the game they come from, and you don't tend to see them anywhere else unless you get a fan game where like you can invite everyone in. And it doesn't matter about the story. But,
what if Breath of the Wild 2 is set up for this game? Like it explains how Eggy was made.
They kind of already explained how the egg was already made in this game.
But we won't say anything yet.
Yeah, like that unfortunately has already been like stated in this game already. So 2 won't have anything to do with that. 2 will probably end up having probably go deeper into Ganon's lore instead. I feel because because one of the things that I noticed that most Zelda games don't really do is that they don't really go into this is kind of one of the first few games where they kind of did. Well, this and Skyward Sword did this with Zelda, where they kind of go with details on how her personality is, how she is in terms as a character, rather than just her being a princess and nothing else. And with Ganondorf, you don't really know much about him besides him being the Demon King, and then that's it. So I feel that there will probably be more details on what kind of person Ganon is, or why, he's so hell-bent, because I'm not going to really go with the whole demise thing, like, oh, I put a curse on all you guys, lol, that's why Ganondorf is douche. I ain't going for that. I'll go for
but that's what it is.
But it's so dumb! I put a curse on you, everyone's all dicks.
Can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2, seeing the Descendants some push to shine more, especially take up.
If now the thing is, if Breath of the Wild 2 has the Descendants mention this, then we would kind of have a little bit of a problem.
I doubt they would, because
I don't think their memories are right.
I'm sure they're gonna make it that it's just Breath of the Wild. I don't know.
Like I said, I don't know what Nintendo. I don't know what Nintendo's mindset will be for that.
It would miff me if they did.
Sister, please don't. Oh, you've come at last.
All right, let's beat up Water Douche.
lie, I do like the arena for this. Looks pretty cool. No pun intended.
It's better than the one where it's just number water.
I mean, I don't want to deal with the the changing
Yeah,
power
you gotta
levels.
swim.
I'm like, I'd rather deal with the ice physics.
I mean, to be fair, I know why it's nothing but ice because you kind of be screwed if there was water here because you could just freeze him. I don't think he's immune. Oh no, he is immune to ice. Never mind. The ice wouldn't have mattered. Cryonis wouldn't have done jack crap.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Same here, Cyber. I just like the interactive stuff. It touched my heart. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Like if you have voice acting in Zelda games, you kind of expect a little bit more interaction besides just a few lines. And it's like, yeah, that's happening. All right, move on.
And before all this, one thing that I really like about this game, and it kind of stretches from what Sheen was saying. Everyone now really had talking about interactions. It's just how this was kind of like this was the yin in Breath of the Wild's yang, where like what was missing and not as present in Breath of the Wild is present here, and it makes me. I don't know if the right way of describing this is it makes me accept Breath of the Wild more, but it does allow me to be like, okay, I'm not that I was butthurt that there wasn't as much conversation, definitely not, but I can be less critical about it personally for me because this game provides that, instead. Could have been great if it was also in there. Sure, I'm not disputing that either. But I was just nice that like something that was missing was able to be fueled tenfold in this game. Just
Like if you want the exploration aspect of Breath of the Wild, then you obviously have the main game, and if you want the more action oriented with character interactions, then you have the Hyrule Warriors game. Like I wouldn't mind if they just make the Hyrule Warriors bit of this its own separate thing, so it doesn't have to connect with the main game. Because I mean, they technically do that a lot with most of their Zelda franchises, where they kind of have it separate and not just part of the main timeline. They can just make this. I could
see some fun. Yeah, I can see some fun side games. Kind of like. They're not the main draw, but if you're like a Zelda fan, you may be interested to be like, here's a little fun adventure with Sidon. He's this fishing game. Wait a second, that's like a
I don't think people want that.
Anyway, change the subject. So, guys, look at Sidon's unique bell attack. He's like, hey, I'm gonna make a circle. I'm gonna try and make my circle fit that circle, and my attack goes.
I love playing as Sidon. Like at first, he felt weird to me. I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like we had at the time that little circle thing that shows up whenever he's attacking. But after a while, I got used to him, and if you give him more combos and all that, he's actually really good, and he drains the weakness gauge very fast. And I'm like, okay. You're awesome.
Yeah, I like Kisame from Naruto. He literally has water sharks from like Kisame from Naruto. You can't tell me he doesn't.
Dude, that's the shark from Shark Tale, you silly goose.
Well, that's just
it's Shark Boy.
No.
No, don't do that. No, every time I see images of that looks kind of funky.
What?
It's a little funky. Yeah, no, I never watched the program, so I can't.
You never watched Shark Boy and Lagoon?
The best movie in the 2000s?
I don't know about that.
it's definitely not.
You sit down there. That's what side I'm doing a bit of golf over here.
It's like
also going with Cyber was saying, like, yeah, the voice acting made this game super well done and very impactful. Like with the voices, I just love it. Like this was what I was kind of sad about in Breath of the Wild. Like you're introduced to the Descendants and all that, but they barely have any impact in Breath of the Wild. And I'm like, man, I really love how the characters helped you in Breath of the Wild to fight the Divine Beast, but after you clear the Divine Beast, that's it. Like you don't hear from them ever again. I'm like, you guys seem like really cool characters. I wish you guys were fleshed out more.
I feel like my guess because of that is that it was them making an open world game and their rules were like, we gotta these characters have to be isolated in the area that they are associated with, otherwise it might I don't know. I obviously I'm no game developer, but it just seems that be a challenge that wherever you go, everything is going to be balanced with whoever you carry over.
And I
get what you mean.
And I think with them having that now, with the the establishing the areas that you went through in Breath of the Wild 1, I feel with Breath of the Wild 2, they can now end up making them do whatever now, rather than just setting them to just stay in one spot. Maybe probably like see them do a little bit more stuff, or like I hope that they're not written out. I hope it's just not. I hope 2 is not a focus on just Link and Zelda having their daily shenanigan adventures. I mean, if they want to do that, then so be it. But I mean, that makes Sabrina happy, so
You made it sound like a Saturday morning program. It's like, they're daily shenanigans. Where will they go? There's no
Zelda, Link and Zelda with their daily shenanigans here on the CW. But no, like, I want them to, obviously give us more unique characters. Not to say we didn't have unique characters in the first game at all, we did. But, like, give us more interaction with more characters. Dungeons, please come back. Because, no offense, the Divine Beasts are fine. It's just, I wish that there was more to them rather than just, controlling them and that's it. I felt that there wasn't really much to really do in them.
I miss the dungeons.
Yeah.
The Divine Beasts, like, itself are really short.
Like, I know, like, the shrines are supposed to also, like, fill in the dungeon void a bit, and it's like, I don't want to do, like, 900 dungeons.
I mean, I didn't mind it in that game because I felt like it's to serve this particular game. If that makes sense. It's a bit vague how I said that, but I get it. I got it for why it was for this. I'm not excluding or taking any away from how you guys feel that you wish there were more dungeons and more traditional elements that from other Zelda games. Not whatsoever. I totally get that. I guess I just never had an issue because I was like, this is how this game serves it. Cool, and I get it. It'd be interesting to see how they will unfold it.
Like with me, the reason as to why I want to see dungeons again is because with the movements that Link has, I would like to see how they would go about designing dungeons around Link's movement. Because the shrines, they don't allow you to utilize Link's climbing or the paraglider all that much for the most part. They kind of just obviously make you use the ruins and everything. That's fine. But I would like yeah, and like I would like to see how they can design puzzles or I should more so say I like to see them design dungeons with Link's movement in mind, because obviously you can do like a lot of things with Link's movement, or kind of also bring back like some items here and there, like the hook shot, because I don't mind the ruins, but I kind of do end up missing some of the traditional staple weapons that Link ends up carrying in most Zelda games. Like, obviously, I know it's a completely different thing that they're doing with Breath of the Wild, considering the fact it's supposed to be a completely different take on the mechanic of how Zelda games used to be. Because obviously, with all the Zelda games that we've had, they all have their dungeons, they all have their special items that you're trying to go for, and they all have their special weapons and everything that you get to utilize outside of the dungeons. And Breath of the Wild does things completely different. So
now, when you were playing the game for the first time, were you having these exact feelings during it?
Nope, I did not have that feelings until after I ended up replaying the game.
So I think that's where I'm interested in where people are coming from when they say those things, because at the time I think we did enjoy it for how it was served, and it's more of we are hoping that it isn't so much like this again, because we are fond of these of how it was before. Like, this was a cool trip to do it for how this game was serving, and Breath of the Wild 2 we'd be open for a different thing. And this may happen. I mean, I can throw like a random theory. it'd be kind of weird if all of a sudden they're like, well, here's another 4 divine beasts that no one found, but it kind of got discovered between. That. They won't. I don't believe they'll do that. So I feel there will be some kind of venues rather than here's this. This is this contained location, which you can see nearly everything when you get to like the main hub of the place. That was probably my only thing that I kind of felt that I'd be fine with that. It didn't occur in Breath of the Wild 2, where it feels like I am in this labyrinth and I am trying to find how to get through it, and then you encounter the boss. Rather than here's this. I was gonna say house, but it's not. Here's this like contained like building, but it's obviously a structure, and everything is contained here. Yeah, there's little rooms here and there, but it all stems to this one big plane, and you're just trying to figure out how to open bits and bobs like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
also, fire blade.
I never outright felt like, oh, the hook shot should be back. Not saying that's, definitive. Everyone should think that. Everyone should think the same as me. I'll tell you otherwise. But
hey, to be fair, I do like these conversations. It's nice to have people have like different opinions and stuff. Because if we all had the same opinion, we wouldn't be talking.
Mm-hmm. It'd be interesting. What they could do is that there's some kind of rune that imitates something like a hook shot, like.
Oh, shot.
That this magnet thing, now it can, instead of you trying to lift the magnet, that can make you that it will draw you into the metal that's making you.
Oh, that would be cool.
Like that. That's your hook shot equivalent, rather than like, hey, look at this. Let's forget about this ancient tech. Okay, cool. Let me pull. I'm something like that. I don't know.
Like for me, like I think I was like one of the few people that like I didn't.
No,
like I know it took me a very long time to beat the game because I just had a hard time kind of clicking with it, and I have my own problems with Breath of the Wild because of how just empty it kind of just felt to me. And like I just have a problem with like being like overwhelmed and like not knowing like what to do, so I'm like, I don't feel that like motivation to keep on going, but I know that I should because
no, you don't should. You feel how you feel. There's nothing like don't devalue how you ought to be feeling.
Yeah,
no, because like there were some people that were like telling me like, oh, you should beat Breath of the Wild. Like, oh, your name literally has Zelda in it. Why aren't you beating Breath of the Wild? And it's like, I'm having a hard time.
And that's completely 100%
fair.
You know, there should be no pressure into like that. Your internet name should imply that you have to play like the mainline games.
Yeah, my name is Co-Pika. You don't see me playing Pokemon.
Hey, fucking hate Pokemon.
No, this is definitely Pokemon right now. This is Pokemon Sword and Shield, right?
Yeah. He's all those rare candies, and that's why he's level 99. Son of a bitch.
But no.
So basically, Sword and Shield if it had voice acting.
But no, I do end up actually agreeing with Spire. Like, your name doesn't really define what you should be doing as anything. Like, some call me John's, not some call me Johnny. Not everybody just don't have to be some and everything. It's like, no, this is like, you take your time with the game, because there are some games that I didn't really buy. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3, shut up, Spider. Anyways, is really.
I'm proud of you. Last time was 8 minutes. You took nearly 2 hours. You're progressing. Maybe one stream you will never bring it up.
It's actually really, really hard for me to replay that game again because I played it the first time. I was like, okay, I enjoyed it, but it's a struggle to replay that game again, and I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the first one you're speaking of?
Yeah, it's the third game, and
the third game actually.
Yeah, the third game.
Yeah.
Like I have my issues with it, but it's just really hard to replay that one again.
I'll tell you.
Like It's also like I don't like weapon durability in games as well. I'm like, come on, man. like,
I think
like
it
let
was
me just
only
use this.
I think it was only the other day when I was watching that randomizer dude from Hotfix Awesome Games Done Quick, where he was it was the first time hearing someone who had a similar thought, had a similar feelings as me, because I was quite fond of it, because that was something that became one of my drives to keep going, because my weapon is wearing. I need to now go to the next enemy's camp to try and find something. I could appreciate the rules that this is what makes me to keep going forward, and hey, I might find something stronger.
Mm-hmm.
But I can totally get why anyone could be fond of it.
I didn't mind the durability because it did end up encouraging me to, obviously, like you said, to end up finding better weapons or other type of weapons as well. Like, I can understand people don't end up liking durability in video games all that much. I can understand that. There are some video games that I can't stand it in where it's like, oh boy, I hate this. But in Breath of the Wild, I found it pretty fun.
Like I don't mind it in like survival games where it's like, oh, like you have to survive. This one is just kind of like, why are they all breaking? like
I mean, okay, to be fair, the excuse can probably just be they're 100 years old.
But like there's some in villages with people around.
Hey, swords can rust. So, you know.
Okay, make new swords.
They make new say.
In real life, characters that you don't like, those Octoroks, that's when you hit them at them, and they go, and then they clean it up, and it's like, wow, it's 24 karat gold. Now I can go.
And to be fair, realistically, swords can break. Just takes a while.
I'm playing a fantasy game.
That's why I was going to go to another thing. This is now takes me back. Going to change the subject completely to the Genesis / Super Nintendo game, The Lion King. So they got Disney animators who do the sprites for it, and they were doing it to the whole 24 frames a second detail. And there was a battle between them and the developers. Not a battle, like I was they
were actually fighting.
There was arguments and many discussions about how this is. We understand in from your perspective, you were trying to deliver the realism of like how these characters react. And then there's also how it will work mechanically in a game presentation and when you're actually playing the game. No one wants to slow down just to turn around because, ooh, it's so smooth. But then if you're going to die, that's not fun. So they had to discuss those kind of limitations. So this is the same kind of thing. I get it. They try to put some realism in this game, but I also understand where it's like you like to have your weapon. You don't have to be worrying about it. You're just about going with the adventure. This game brought a different, no pun intended, like a different world and spin to The Legend of Zelda, where it changed its whole philosophy and its traditions.
It's time to be real.
So it brought that. That's why it took did it take like a year or two to make the engine itself? It's crazy. So it's going through this whole different presentation and how you play the game. And everything as to how anyone feels about it is completely valid, because if you're going from previous Zelda games, yeah, it's different. I don't know if that will come accustomed to me. You know, Sabrina could say if this was her first Zelda game, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, you can completely correct me if it feels like if it's right or not. Maybe that might make her not appeal to try another Zelda game because this is how she's feeling. It's not really giving her some kind of, I don't know if linear is the right word, but a kind of like objective to know where you're going. So otherwise you're gonna feel lost.
I feel like that would happen. Like I don't know, like that's really hard to tell because like there's definitely gonna be like some people who would play Breath of the Wild first, and then if they try to go back, they'll be like, "What's this? Like, this is completely different." And like, it's a weird thing to think about. Like like someone's first experience with Zelda could be Breath of the Wild, and then like it's actually kind of similar to like with me and like the 2D games. Like I can't play the 2D games to save my life. Like I like the 3D Zeldas and I can't play the 2D ones. I just kind of suck with 2D games in general, to be honest. I don't know why. I try so hard, but I can't.
Well, the dungeons in the 2D games I find are a little bit more difficult compared to the 3D ones, considering I played a few of the 3D ones, and Link's Awakening dungeons, if you play for the first time, their dungeon puzzles can be a bit difficult to understand. Same goes for if you're playing Ages, the dungeon puzzles, especially Lord Jabajo's belly in that one. Boy, it's a doozy. I don't like it, but I can understand some people not liking the 2D games all that much.
Like I tried to like that. It's not like I'm like not even trying. It's like I want to try to beat at least one 2D Zelda game, but I just can't. Like
wait,
it's just...
didn't you beat Link's Awakening?
Nope.
Okay.
How far did you get into Link to the Past?
I did not get too far in Link to the Past.
It's okay. Don't feel embarrassed. It's completely fine. I'll tell you off later after the stream, but it's perfect.
I got
That's
to.
Okay, I'm still gonna yell at you anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It's like no, it's okay, it's fine. I'll just tell you off after this, but this is fine though.
You're just gonna be grounded for like a month, but
Wait, I thought I was your mom.
Oh.
Well, I found some new rules, and yeah, you're getting
New rules.
Right here with emotional support for a hot hour or so.
Yeah.
Oh, Experiment saying that, yo, he don't eat, like, he just goes to fucking Hyrule Castle and just, yo, is like, yo, what
Yeah,
up?
I was responding to that.
Like, yo, what's up? I'm about to go and take all your weapons. Give me all your gear.
You beat them all with a mop.
I'm about to clean all y'all.
While I'm at it, here's a Kuko.
Yeah, go my
chicken.
Go my chicken. Kill everything in sight. Alright,
How do you feel, Sheena?
Yeah, how do you feel
like
about weapon durability?
I mean, I never really played any games with weapon durability. Like, if it's in the game, it's in the game. I had to get used to it. Not really gonna complain about it, honestly. Like, okay, no, to be fair, I'll complain a little bit for some weapons that break, like the Master Sword breaking, or hell, the Hylian Shield. I'm like, why does that need to break? Because it didn't break in Skyward Sword.
That's because in Skyward Sword, it was given to you by a god dragon. You just found it in a cheap-ass chest.
Also, air and lightning.
Mushroom Hills.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's mushroom. I hate you for that. Thanks.
I like it. Sonic is everywhere. Sonic is happiness.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh, never mind. It had me at some point, and he just said it's not. It's like, well, nah, that's just sad now.
Fire the Kuko cannon! But sir, it's not fully tested yet. Did I speak Minish? Fire it!
Did I speak Minish? Alright, let's go save Step on Me Lady and Dickhead.
Raji.
Right.
And the other one.
Also, you didn't check the difficulty again?
Oh my god!
Oh, the difficulty!
I like Tiba's voice acting. Is it Tiba?
It's Tiba. It's Teba. It's Teba. It's supposed to be.
Teba.
Yeah, it's Teba because table.
I just find it funny that like all of these champions are like somewhat related to like the new champions are somewhat related to like the old ones. Like no, this is a descendant. Oh, like Sidon's her brother. Teba's just like, I just like the dude. Like, no one wanted to get down with Rivali.
Yeah, cool beans.
Said, as an AI, ravioli brings shame to the species, Kappa.
It's like, yeah, Rivali's cool beans.
Like, the Rivali's a cool warrior, and he was the greatest champion ever. And then this game happens and he sees him.
I love it. I love it.
It's like, man, you're an ass.
Yeah, like I'm sorry if it's like spoiling like the interaction.
I mean, we already know what's gonna happen though.
I know, but like, I mean, like his interactions with Rivali.
Yeah, you guys will see it.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
I also think maybe just the way they fall with their blights, respective blights, it's kind of like it has more dynamic. It's really cool. Like here is really cool because it does look like, oh snap, is she gonna go? Oh, look at him, he's like, oh my feather, oh, but just.
Okay, all right. So I have like a stupid dumb complaint. So what did they give the fire blight? Nice and luscious hair. What did they give the water blight? A nice cool ass mace. What did they give the lightning blight? They turn him green and make him a lot more annoying. What did they give the friggin' wind blight? 2 buster cannons.
I hate the Thunder Blight.
I know.
There she is.
Raji
Best
and Patricia.
Oh come on, Patricia!
I love that her name is Patricia.
It is like in the
That's Sam Steele.
Like I don't remember if they gave her a name in the first game, but I just love that her name is Patricia.
I think she does have a name because I think in the diary it does end up mentioning it.
She has she has an actual full name.
And the reason as to why the sand seal is here is because that sand seal is very important to Riju because it was given to her by her mother.
Aww. Patricia, let's go!
Patricia for Smash! Not even Riju, just Patricia!
Let's go!
Patricia's the hero.
Jesus. Oh, Lord. Alright, I gotta actually go ahead
love
and make
how
input
Riju
do
is
stuff.
in this game. She's just too precious. Like like in this game, it just shows her that she is a child. Because you don't really see that in Breath of the Wild, but you actually do see, how childish she is in a way, and see her grow, like in character-wise.
The word for her. Yeah. You see her youth in this game.
Yeah, there you go.
Not so much she's a child. I know that's not what you meant. It's like, okay, you see like where the age and stature of a person is.
Yeah, you see her development. I love it.
Whereas in Breath of the Wild is like she has no choice, so she kind of has to be headstrong.
You know, you see, the non-serious side of her in a way in this game.
Yeah, where she's like, "Hey, can I have a fun my sand lion? Let's go."
Yeah. It's so funny games for Ganon until Patricia body slams you.
Oh, yeah.
Casually steals Patricia, then jars off into the horizon. That's not how sand seals work. Comes back, slaps Link, then drives away again.
Yeah, I think like out of all of the new champions, I think the one they had the most focus on was Raji, because like they talked about her like insecurities a lot later on, and I'm like, oh my god.
I like their interaction.
Yeah,
I do like that because you obviously don't end up seeing that in the main game.
Yeah, like
I think sorry.
No, okay. Well, let's get the next two side on Mifo's interaction. I love Riju and Urbosa's interaction a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You want to learn how to step on people, Riju? I can teach you.
No!
She's a child.
She's a child.
You raise your left foot like this, and you put all that tension and weight, and boom! Then they're satisfied.
One of her finishers is literally kicking people. She's learning.
Oh, yeah, I love one of her finishers. It's so cool, though.
Literally kicks people, guys. She's already learning from Urbosa.
Be like I feel like they did a lot more with Rishu than the other ones, because since I guess like you didn't really interact with her in Breath of the Wild like the other ones. Like maybe Teba like Teba and Riju like didn't get as much screen time as like Sidon and Yunobu, but like like Riju did not get to do much, and I'm like, damn, like I really feel I feel sad they didn't do too much with her, but like I feel like they redeemed it in this game.
I get the energy from the others where it's like they kind of it's coming off from like an idolizing maybe not the word, but you know they're looking up to, whereas there's a little bit more depth with Ryuji, because it's this kind of like lost connection, and she's trying to represent her at her current time, and it's like, oh, now I'm able to interact with her like this, where the others are like, they're just admiring from a distance in a way, even though they're just like footsteps away from, you know, that close to the root, and just like, wow, look at that, we made that lizard step on that guardian. Now I love you so much. The root was like, yeah, we're both the same voice actor. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we are the same voice actor.
Well, Pepper is just like, yeah, no, I looked up for you and all this, but I'm just from a distance, just admiring you. But I don't know if I feel that personality, and inside I'm just like, yo, I want to protect you. I'm scared.
Also, going with the Riju interaction, I kind of wish in Breath of the Wild that she came with you to the Yiga hideout, because that would have been a little bit more interaction, but yeah. Also, I do love the songs that play for both the Water and Fire and Air and Lightning. I love the fusion music, like especially for this one. I love the fusion music with Urbosa and Rivali's theme mixing in this chapter.
It's nice.
But also sitting with the Sidon's theme and the Goron theme.
Mushroom Hills and wet. Do you know what? This is also another thing. I didn't expect that we were going to get like a battle where it takes place in that area, where it feels so kind of.
I always felt thundery and everything.
It's small and kind of contained in that kind of northwest area of Hyrule field kind of thing. Like, it wasn't really any reason why you'd be going there other than there's like a valley there, and obviously if you're looking for shrines, have you? So it's nice
like the setting for these chapters, like the Air and Lightning one, that makes sense because it's deal with lightning here, and I guess that was just hanging around. Why not just fly around this area?
And I guess it's a nice like between spot, so you're not straight up in the Ruto area, and obviously you're not in the desert. So like, here's a kind of cool little opportunity that we can just make a.
Yeah, and for the Water Fire one, that one's like located in Akala, which is kind of like in between. It's like kind of next to the Gorons, but it's also next to water as well. So that one's kind of also fitting as well.
But like a different, but also in a different plane as the other part from Akala, that where it's like all the high cliffs. It's like as if you're above those cliffs. You're actually flying up there, whereas the other bit is just lower down, and you've got the tower where it's like Lord of the Rings. But
Is it Lord of the Rings again?
It kind of makes me think of Lord of the Rings. It's just like it's two towers, but it's just one big one.
Okay.
And it kind of serves as one because it's like a fort in a way.
Let's just say that these chapters are pretty great, though.
Yeah, chapter 5.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Chapter 5 is iconic.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. We'll talk about Aster soon.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Stop! My God, so much flashing lights. Jesus Christ, calm down, input. My God.
Frog.
Oh, hello.
Ah, yes, Lord of the Spoons. The slightly wonky but still structurally sound skyscraper.
Why am I looking at the camera? It looks like he's got a very big smiling grin.
He's happy.
He's like, yay.
He has teeth as well.
He's got teeth as well. Oh my God, it makes me think of this.
Now I can unsee it.
Patricia!
What's that anime called? I need to try to find her.
Oh, you're talking about the assassin classroom, the yellow ball guy?
So. Yeah, we've like, yes, that's it.
Yeah.
It's got the same grid.
I know exactly what you were going on about.
He's the trouble.
Like, she looks so down here. I'm like, don't give up, Riju.
She's a child.
So I know, look, her expression just looks so sad. I'm like, no, don't be so sad.
It's okay. You will step on
No.
Leave her alone. Riju small.
She's small. She
Patricia got this. Don't worry.
I love her so much. I love her so much. I hate Thunderblade and get it so much too. He's like the worst one to fight, man.
Wait, really, Flip? Thunderblade was easy for you? I had a hard time with him.
That depends on when did you go after her. Did you go after the first time or the second, or was he like your? Because depending on.
Were you level 99?
No. Well.
Like, considering that, you know, me and Nick chose, well, yeah, we kind of went for this one first. Yeah, we got Thunderblade. I'm like, oh, we chose wrong.
Stasis.
But the special effects with the zoom and I'm gonna slash you.
Zoom and the boom boom boom.
It's kind of cool to watch it. You kind of just want to be like, oh, I'm gonna dodge.
Also, I'm so glad he does not have the capabilities of doing freaking shadow clone jutsus and creating 2 copies of themselves. Because what's better than 1 Thunderblight? How about 2 Thunderblights?
Yeah, like, when he does the clone thing, like, I kind of save the specials for when Thunderblight multiplies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, he summons 3. I thought he only summoned 1. Because I really wanted it to just be easy.
No, he summons like 2, and then there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Always fun. And now I have no more rods. Oh, all the bullets. Oh man, I should have been doing them side quests, huh?
No, you should use the thunder one.
Yeah,
against thunder.
Yeah, clearly, because that's gonna yeah, stuff.
Maybe you should have the difficulty back on hardness and normally
I don't know what difficulty is on. For all intents and purposes. I really don't know what difficulty is on, so whatever difficulty it is, then have fun.
You actually go back to like its hero mode. Like,
jeez, I'm that good at the game, huh? Give me strength, Trav! Give me strength!
Nah, he got taken.
No, he did.
His name showed up.
Yeah, his name showed up and we did it.
I saw it, but I was just... all he knows is Doom.
All those Impa Shadow clones.
All of them. Every... Oh, for a second there, I thought it was like a not like Nintendo 64. I thought it was like 64 of them.
64, jeez.
That's a windy hill. Cool.
Okay.
You Sonic fan.
I know.
Patricia!
I was like, whoa, you're so cool and you're so fast. Oh my god, my eyes are hurting. You're spinning so much.
Yeah, that's one thing that Riju is very sporadic.
I mean, to be fair, you are controlling a hyperactive seal.
But is that fun, Nick? Go back to what I said 5 minutes ago. It's about the fun, not the realism of, hey, I'm a seal with a bit of, like... I just took a pound of sugar, so I'm like...
Patricia's fun, but you can control her.
I like how that Rito captain said, it's a Hinox, everyone retreat. Like, come on.
You guys fought
Ritos are
Hinoxes
chickens.
before.
Ritos are chickens.
This is nothing new.
I saw that little text box shows up. I'm like, you guys are cowards. And that was the captain too. And I'm like, come on, dude.
Sheena is not having any of it.
They ran away from a Hinox.
Who does that?
With Hinox, he's like, hey guys, you like my purple light content?
Actually, I think we are normal because that actually hit me pretty hard. If this was on easy, that wouldn't have done that much damage.
Sad.
Yeah, that too.
That attack is like a telekinetic thunder attack. The whole like you know, kind of the aura around her helmet.
Yeah.
Kind of neat. I will thunder you with my mind. and then attack you with my sea lion. Or sand lion.
Yeah, it's a sand lion. Get it right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should know that. It's the lower. It's the lowland version.
Oh, this finisher! I love this one.
Dude, she just kicked him in the gonads.
I know.
Clay. Whoa! I would step on you, but no, man, I know where to kick if I'm against the guy. Like, bro.
Poor Hinox.
Nah, no poor Hinox.
Yeah, it's a
trying to kill
monster.
you.
Who cares?
Oh, aside from Reacher kicking the Phoenix in the balls, I do like that finisher though, where she just kind of doesn't kick the thing.
Kick in the balls, yeah.
Yeah.
If you are a male and trying to kill me, I'm kicking you in the balls. Like,
do we know
it's that style?
Do we know this is a male? For all intents and purposes, this could just be a Sheenox.
A lady.
Oh. Yeah, it's a Sheenox.
Sheenox. It sounds like you're trying to say Sheena, but you're like, no, Sheenox. Yeah. Yeah, the baddies. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Moist.
Chibi Sheenox.
Sheenox. It's a baby Hinox, or rather Sheenox.
Ah, my eyes!
Oh,
I also like how she cheers on for Patricia. I'm like, yeah, Patricia's best seal.
Patricia definitely is best seal.
She should be in Smash Brothers.
I said that before, but yeah.
Patricia, only Patricia, not even Riju, just Patricia.
Oh.
She'd be like in one of the assist trophies. I can imagine like I'm just gonna attack you and take you down with me. Patricia, you're crazy.
If they were assist trophy, that would make me even more sad because their models are in the game and they look like playable characters, but they're not.
Yeah, it's the dream, man. Why are the Hinoxes are the only ones that don't give me any rod recharges? They're cheap.
Because they're not using magic.
Yeah, they're using their fist. Look at them. Look how big.
When they body slam, they create ice shock waves, so I find that very dumb.
Because that's a cold one.
They're just cold.
Oh,
they're just very chilly.
Okay, that's stupid.
And if it's an electric one, that's because they were kind of rubbing like a balloon, so they kind of got that static that happens, you know?
Well, that's a very weird thing to think about now.
I'm just trying to find reality. This game is very realistic.
Okay, yeah.
We were just talking about how they were putting so much time into the engine. This is what they have to think about.
Yeah, clearly, so realistic. Yeah, look at all these models. The hell?
I don't like your tone.
I don't like your tone.
No, I'll be friendly and being like, yo, video games, and you're like, bitch. I'm like,
I missed. What? Tingle's not in here.
I know.
Or is he?
Spoilers. Some people here will be thinking it's even final boss.
Really? Really? That's the. Alright. I'm not.
Chibi Phoenix, Cold Lionel, Spider Guardian, and Wizbrina.
I'm a spider.
I'm a spider. Man, no shit.
You're a mechanical spider.
Next one. You still resuming with that tone. I appreciate it.
What? Yeah. That's right.
It was a nice cosplay vocal version of the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Weird segue, but okay.
That is what?
Now confused seagull.
I'm very confusion.
Very confusion.
Yeah. I also love how the Windblight is literally the only one who's not an elemental, so he can end up getting hit by all the rods. I am not letting
Why
you do
is
that.
this Lionel a zebra?
Because he's part
Because
cow.
he wants to be.
He is zebra.
Don't question.
Because his mother was a zebra. Leave him alone.
Yeah, why you?
For the law.
Yeah,
I
why
need
you?
to check
What?
Wikipedia now.
What? You're gonna check Wikipedia on why the Lionel was white?
I'm sure. No, the stripes. I didn't say polar bear. I said zebra.
Because they polar bear. No, it's a panda.
Who was the father? A Lionel.
No, zebra.
No, the mother was a zebra and the father was a panda.
Man, Kung Fu Panda's weird.
Yeah, war! We're gonna die! Woo!
He's not
We're always gonna die!
like I mentioned earlier, big fall from the just falling
What?
upwards.
Oh man, I love Star Fox.
George is using the yahahas.
Copyright infringement. Steven's gonna get your ass.
And Windblight's like, no.
Never be stupid, burp.
Now try out my Buster Cannons.
When did that bomb went straight in Rivali's face?
Just like.
Like, fried chicken.
I love me some fried chicken.
I'm hungry too. Time to
Yeah,
eat.
be right back. Get food. Bye, actually, no, honestly, I'll be right back.
Ah. How dare he leaves.
How dare he?
He's gonna miss everything. Whatever.
I know, right?
I like how Table would say, like, I think what the champion means thank you for coming to our aid. The boss like, oh, you showed up. We don't need your help.
I kind of wish there was a different dialogue depending on who ended up showing up, but obviously there doesn't really matter because it kind of implied that you can obviously take anybody, so they don't really say the name of the character you take.
You know, now that I think about it now, I think the least interaction is just Tabo and Rivali.
Well, all you're gonna have is just dick jokes.
I mean, like, Rivali's an asshole, so he's not going to interact with anyone, even if it is.
He was like, "Oh no, I'm not talking to you."
Exactly. I like this upcoming interaction is like the one that you need.
I mean, yeah, true. Rivali, how asinine.
It is satisfying to fight these stinking blights again in their full forms this time, because it's kind of what they look like if they were actually in their full forms. After 100 years, man, they're jank.
They aged a lot.
Clearly. And Ganon thought it was a good idea to think that they were going to stop us. You don't know how time works.
Cyber said that he went to Costco today for groceries, but where he was at, they are going to sell IKEA Swedish meatball subs.
Oh man, and Spider's gonna miss it too.
Wait, is he muted? Oh shoot, he is!
Damn. He's gonna miss
Darn.
IKEA meatballs. Yeah, he said be right back. He's gonna miss IKEA meatball talk. That's a shame.
Oh darn.
IKEA meatballs slap.
What is happening? What? Oh, that was a. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot he runs away.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, I ain't dying like my brothers. That ain't happening.
Of course.
I just like the cutscenes.
I'm just here for the cutscenes. I don't care about anything else. That's what you sounded like.
I really love the interactions.
I know, but it's like you said, I just like the cutscenes. I'm only here for that.
God damn it, Nick! Fuse your weapons or sell them.
Listen, Sabrina. You guys keep forgetting to tell me to look at the difficulties. I'm gonna forget the fused weapons, alright? And also, I've been using money to level them up anyway, so I don't have any money. I'm poor now.
Well, then sell them.
No, I'm poor.
What? That's how you get money.
No, poor. Can't make
Some of
money.
those weapons have high resale.
No, you can't sell if you have no money.
What? No.
I would not presume to take credit.
Oh, Reacher, take the credit. Take the credit.
Oh, she's representing every artist. She's like, nah, stop it.
That's the best interaction.
What the?
Well, the funny interaction, I should say.
Well, we would have been just fine without you. But I suppose it's better that you were here.
I never thought the champion would
This just cracks me up.
Sort of the champion.
All that thought for now. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
He's realizing how much of an asshole he is.
Like, wow, I looked up to an asshole all these years, huh?
Man, can't wait to go back to the to the past and forget about all this.
Actually, he
Like,
did.
Raleigh has like no descendants, so no one can really say how he was actually like.
I just
No,
love
yeah,
that
they
how
were-
Rivali was trying to give his compliment was that he just delayed his insult. That was a compliment. It's like, I won't offend you now. I'll give you 5 seconds. Yeah, we would have been fine. It's like, okay.
Actually, speaking of that, Nick, like he did mention that it's in a text box during what's about to happen, but like he did mention like, man, I can't wait to tell the folks at home in my time, but they won't believe me.
They won't, because who the hell's gonna believe that you ended up in the friggin' past to go ahead and end up saving the friggin' the champions? Whoa.
I more so find it funny who's gonna believe that Rivali was an asshole.
Yeah, you're right, because the Rito Village, they praise his ass up to high heaven.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, like Castor turns up, it's like, actually, I can kind of vouch that I was told like a really bad song about this guy. He's a bit of a douche. Want to hear it?
Hey, want to hear it?
Yes! Oh. Yes! Oh.
Yoshi?
Yes.
Butcher would say, so how cool was Rivali? And Tay was like, well, ...
Rivali was Rivali.
He's like, I saved your life, so don't tell them how I'm actually like. Thank you. Same.
He still does kind of idolize him, but at least he knows like, wow, he is kind of an asshole.
Hey, that's like most people on the internet. You can idolize people who are assholes as long as they're not negative assholes.
Teb was being like,
What's
so
a
that's what
positive
they
asshole?
mean about not meeting your heroes.
A positive asshole is a person who's not doing stupid shit.
Yeah, experiment. I agree. The seagull over Falco. Jonathan is about to come at me. Positive asshole.
I'm glad that they glow the Wow, that was a bomb right in my face.
Oh.
Yeah, you missed.
Oh shit.
In my face. Yeah, that kind of hurt.
It was this section that made me realize, wow, I hate Rivali's champion, Divine Beast. I keep mixing up these names.
I hate the champions. I thought you meant the Divine Beast. I hate those two.
I had the opportunity to say I don't like Rivali.
I forgot the reader.
I don't like Rivali's Divine Beast.
Yeah.
It is quite a difficulty jump compared to his first
It is.
casual, like, I'm just going to go in your circle and protect this little trio with you. Like, you look from everywhere. From the mountains, from the hills. Get me out of here. Where'd you come from now, Guardian?
Also, Cyber, I don't know who the name of that Rito is, but I know their names end with the word "son." That's all you can. That's the only hint I can give you.
His special, his ZR button. Ugh, I hate when we got to the friggin' Xbox 360 they started making ZRs and ZLs. And it's like, oh my god, can you just go back to LR, please?
Yeah.
They need more
R2, R2.
Yeah, I like it when it's R2.
Or the sequel R2. Tell me which one.
Like now,
or the other sequel R3.
It's like, why you gotta put like ZR? Can you just put it like R2 and L?
What does
L2?
even the Z stand for?
I don't fucking know. It's supposed it's supposed to be the equivalent. Yeah, it's supposed to be just the equivalent to the Z button, but it's like, why?
Maybe X, Y, and they're like, hey, we complete the axes with.
I blame the GameCube.
I blame the Xbox 360.
That's why it fell. Now we go to GameCube. We always had to be suspicious with that hand.
No, because I think like the Xbox, I don't think it had like the Z part of it. It was like, oh, like this is the bumpers and these are the triggers. And I'm like, okay, sweet. And then like when Nintendo started doing them, they're like, Okay, so this is LNR and this is ZL and ZR, and it's like, what?
Oh yeah, because they were called LB and RB for the Xbox 360.
Yeah, for bumper.
That's still stupid, anyways.
This one's like, don't look at me. I voted for Dreamcast.
I voted for Protoss. Oh wait, they had it too. They had a problem too. Yeah, multiple buttons too. Also,
And then Sony with R2 and L2. When I saw press the R3 button,
oh yeah,
to
that was
sprint,
like,
I'm like, what's the R3
button? Yeah, that one actually confused me because I was like, wait. There's wait, you can click these? Yo, that's so dumb.
My favorite one is with the Mario 3D All-Star thing. You know how they have sunshine in it now. In the first cutscene where you get Flood and it's showing the tutorial. Now Flood says use the button, like to skip out the R button because it's actually the R.
We cannot find my original voice actor to re-record these lines, so I have to say button, even though now that I think about it, I think button is probably a new line in the game.
Which one?
Well, no, they just cut out the the button
they
was.
Cut out the R.
Yeah, I know they just cut out the letter.
They don't voice act anymore, so they're not gonna go and find her. Like,
no,
use
they
the
could.
button.
No, they
I
could
doubt
find.
they would have complained.
Oh, by Shadow.
sorry.
That was someone's.
It's
Was
like
that
some
Elliot?
type of motorcycle. That was a motorcycle.
No. Is he sleeping? He made some.
No. If he was sleeping, I would have left by now.
Oh.
You're right. She would have left us. I would have cried.
Well, I don't want snores on the internet.
Nobody ever wants snores on the internet, my dudes.
Remember when the PS2 had analog buttons?
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, I was there too.
Same.
Gina wasn't there though.
I love
the one that's older than me.
I had the PS1.
Not good enough. Well, actually, no. Which controller? No, wait. Which controller did you have? Because there was two types of PS1.
Very first.
Never mind. Then you were not. You were not ready.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I did play PS2 by my cousin's house, but that was it.
Not good enough. Anyway, it's time to end this whole man's whole career by zapping him with his laser. Wow, I'm glad that he didn't load yet. So this is not gonna even. This is going. Why is going on? What the? Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Okay, I don't know what happened. I think he's. What happened to?
He's just embracing her.
Zawaldo.
What interesting way of stepping.
What the fuck happened to him? What happened to him? I think he just gave up. I think the laser kind of stuck. I don't know what happened to him. Whatever. He did.
Like, he teleported, then he would just embrace it all of a sudden. I'm like,
step on me, so just like, oh.
You ate your Bosa, but yeah, it's feel good though.
When it happened, I could faintly hear a voice calling to me.
You guys all just jump into random ass portals?
I suddenly saw my dear sister under attack.
well, he said that you heard a voice or something like that.
Yeah, but
I was inside Baruta.
Random voices, man. You don't want to jump into portals automatically like that.
I love how they have more lines now.
I'm a dead ex machina machine. Hi.
Egg, if I break you, will you eat a scrambled egg? Could you be my breakfast?
No, but we'll crack egg.
Don't eat him.
You didn't even say don't eat him. All I heard is don't him.
Don't him.
I said don't eat him.
All I heard was don't him. Don't him.
Nutrition.
Not, he's mechanical.
We don't know. We haven't seen anything yet.
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hearts.
This is where I hated the game.
You really are slow. Despite our best efforts, the enemy
Form
has
a
only
Kingdom
grown
Hearts.
stronger. To succeed, we must adjust our strategy.
Finally, the two of you can actually be of some use for once in your lives.
Starklink.
It's the Ocarina of Time.
I can't split. You're my best lackey.
I'm waiting for Nick to correct me and be like, yo, he's also in Zelda 2. And I'm like, damn, Brian's in Zelda 2!
Blood sacrifice for the Calamity.
Sugar Daddy.
Fate gives you
Alright, so this I'm just throwing this out there. We never know the results of what happens here.
I mean, with Sugar Daddy and Coda,
Yeah, say goodbye to Sugar Daddy. Ain't seen him throughout the majority of the game for whatever reason.
I think Sugar Daddy's dead.
No. There's something that implies something, but I'll tell you that later. Actually, you kind of already seen it already. You've seen it, the thing. Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I don't want to spoil anything.
Good job, everybody.
Tina knows. She's
Tell me after this. Like, I don't remember anything being implied.
Well, I don't know if Spider got in it either, though.
What's up?
I'll tell you after this.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, look at all those side stuff.
Ooh, look at what we have to do on Thursday. That wasn't that bad.
God, homework on Thursday is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, I hope you guys.
a lot of homework.
I hope you guys have a lot of fucking conversations. Cause if you don't, I'm gonna be mad. All right.
Okay, I'll make sure I don't do anything for the next few days, so I have nothing to talk about.
Diner Dash.
Oh god, DoorDash again.
Alright.
I'm just gonna have to cook. Like,
I gotta have to do the real thing that everyone does. Ooh, this thing looks like a heart right here.
on.
Oh yeah, let's check the thing.
Check your difficulty before you do.
Yeah, it's on normal. Then why the hell was Link just murdering folks?
you're level 50.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What level is that thing recommended?
Oh,
30. Oh,
not
30.
level 50.
Yeah, you're
38.
way over level.
Oh, no wonder
Yeah.
no wonder they die like bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Someone destroyed that Elite Four with that kind of power. That's crazy.
Link is my Charizard. Alright, before I end up ending the stream, let me go ahead and do this before Zelda Link Lubber ends up getting mad.
Sell your weapons.
No, I'm gonna do this instead. Sheesh. Power up my stuff. All lit. Look at that money wasted. Fuck, I'm poor again. Thanks, Sabrina. Jeez.
I told you to sell your weapons. You probably didn't even check if any of them had. I should know because they do have a star next to it. Hashtag Zelda Link shipper.
Actually, wait. What's the point?
I mean, that's why my name is there.
No point in keeping those.
Yeah, clean them up first. Oh no.
Well, these I'm gonna get rid of. Future reasons.
Yeah, nines.
Look at all them go.
Future reasons.
All those iPads.
Yep, all those wonderful little iPads.
You get an iPad. You get an iPad.
So you got a couple stars in Hetsu's.
That's nice.
No, if you have the star, you can sell it, and it'll be more money.
The stars are the ones that have more money.
I never knew that.
Because if you hover over them, it says high resale weapon.
It literally just says 3. That was not high sell. That was just only just 2.
Individually, they're more expensive and sell more than the others.
That I actually didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a little while to notice that also.
Game never told me that. Bad game. Didn't tell me things.
I mean, it says high resale weapon.
You make it sound like I read.
Oh, Sheila dropping the truth bomb.
You should read the Nick.
No. I will not. I will just look at it and let the game tell me otherwise.
And that's why he wants voice acting, because he can't read.
Yep.
And I really to read.
Oh, you don't want to read me stories?
That's why they're together, because he can't read, just like Kit Icarus. Oh my god! Oh, they said, oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's kind of crazy too. Is that true, Sheena?
No.
Because you can't read, you're like, oh, you like my video game Karen, and I like a bit. But not as much as Saiyans.
I thought I heard Sans for a second.
But not as much as Saiyans.
Oh.
You have a few like fusion ones too, which is nice.
Dude, it all makes sense.
We're gonna make Impa into the most destructive machine in the entire galaxy. What about Zelda? What about Zelda? And I'm not upgrading Hetsu because I'm gonna just say it right now, his ass is not even in the story throughout the majority of this game. That Korok Forest mission,
I'm looking at his icons flashing. Like,
that's nice. That's great. He'll get upgraded, but he won't be used until probably like later when we start doing more of the shy missions and running around in a circle. Shut up.
Shy guy.
Oh my god, we're out. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys for more Grandia 2. You guys want to shill yourselves real quick?
No.
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. Sorry, you missed your chance. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
I just end up with that face.